Hello, welcome to Trash Picture Show. I'm here with Night Shift, and we will be discussing two things: the Resident Evil franchise, encompassing both novels, comics, video games, whatever. If you have any thoughts, leave them in the comments below. If you want to hop into the chat, hop in, and later on we're going to be discussing war movies and horror, which is essentially like apple pie and ice cream. So, first off, Resident Evil. Nick, what's your thoughts on the Mila Jovovich movies?
Oh, Jesus. Why? We had to, start this off.
Well,
with
the way I see it, it's like ripping off a band-aid. You want to do the most painful thing first, so the rest is like, the rest
Hi,
is smooth fucking sailing.
Queenie, he's getting me started rough. We're starting rough today. I think the Mila Jovovich movies can go burn in their own little special pit of hell.
I think...
Okay, I am an OG for Resident Evil, all right? I am a huge game fan.
Mm-hmm.
I love the Resident Evil games. There's some that we don't talk about because Resident Evil Nemesis, what the fuck is Resident Evil Nemesis? I've never heard of such a game. What the fuck are you talking about?
I enjoyed Nemesis, but I did feel it was a step down from 2. 2 was amazing.
It was a massive step down from 2. And then there was Operation Raccoon City, which was also garbage.
That was wank.
Oh Jesus. God, there have been so many absolute shit shows.
Get in. We do not talk about that name. Did you play the really fucking lackluster one that was on the Game Boy Color? It was terrible. It was done from an isomorphic point of view. And then when you were fighting zombies, it became first person.
I don't know that one. I probably haven't played it.
That game was about as entertaining as having your fucking toenails ripped out with pliers. Not a fun game at all. But I'm trying to think what other ones really pissed me off. The Dead Aim games, the first one I had some fun with, but it's a shit show of a game. Yeah, Operation Raccoon City, another bag of wank. And what else did I play? 6. There were certain chapters in those chapters in 6 I enjoyed, but there was chapters in the other ones that there was
Hello,
chapters.
Pixies and Pencils. How are you?
Hello, my missus is watching.
Oh, so sweet.
I come here. What was I going to say?
So supportive.
I need to get her to play a Resident Evil game. Although
Lord, okay,
she had her head buried into my shoulder when we were watching Overlord. So getting her to play a survival horror game should be an interesting fucking aspect. I think I'll start her off in Alien Isolation.
You're a douchebag.
Yeah, I'm a fuckhead. But she loves me.
Don't just throw her into that. Don't throw her into Alien Isolation. That's rude. No, so okay. in terms of the Resident Evil games, okay. So as everybody knows, like I'm a Resident Evil nut. Oh fuck. What all is there? Because there are so fucking many of them that it's okay. So Resident Evil 2, Nemesis, Survivor, Code Veronica, Gaiden, the remake 0, Dead Aim, Outbreak File 2, Resident Evil 4, Umbrella Chronicles, Resident Evil 5, Dark Side Chronicles, Mercenaries 3D, Revelations, Operation Raccoon City, 6, Revelations 2, Umbrella Corps, and then 7. And of course, we have the Resident Evil 2 remake, which comes out next year.
I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, buddy, so am I.
Yeah. Did you see the fact even headshots may not necessarily bring them down?
Yeah, that bothers me.
Well, technically, you can blow off a segment of someone's head, but you may not hit the brainstem. You may you may take a large chunk, but if there's still enough fucking corporeal matter to keep, I mean, these things are fucking zombies after all. There's no like reason or rhyme to why only half the segment of the brain won't keep them fucking going. I don't know. Going back to the movies,
one would think that you destroy enough of the brain and it should work. And okay, so there was one thing, and I'm going to admit this. There was one thing that I liked about the movies. But it took us getting all the way to Afterlife.
Is it Ada Wong? Did you like Ada Wong?
No, it was
okay.
Wesker.
Sorry.
Yo. Is that rose petals? Mm. I was gonna bury my head in this bag for like the next.
Just
forever.
for our viewers, Night Shift is not doing a drug deal.
No, it's just it's a whole bunch of rose petals that my mom is drying. From the I bought my mom flowers, two different floral arrangements for her birthday.
Yeah.
Because her birthday's on Halloween, so I got her two like pumpkin shaped flower arrangements for her birthday. And one of them came with roses, so she's drying out the rose petals, and it just like the bag smells amazing.
Nice.
I am a fiend.
Is she going to make a kind of potpourri basket? So. Nice.
You can also use rose petals for different, like of course I'm pagan, so there are tons of things that you can use rose petals for like, oh my god.
Sorry. Oh wow.
Okay, I don't know how I know this, but you know when you're a kid and you're
his mom just drops a bag of rose petals here. Like legit.
Rose petals.
This whole bag smells like heaven to me. Like it is legitimately a Fred Meyer's bag.
Once that
shit full of rose petals.
The street, no one's gonna be safe.
No.
But going back to the movie, you were saying there was one thing you liked, but it took till Revelations.
It was Wesker. It was Afterlife. It took until Afterlife, which was movie 4, and it was the first appearance of Albert Wesker. And the second I saw that actor, I was just like,
he's perfect. You have a thing for Albert Wesker, though. I keep on forgetting.
Oh yeah. Understatement of the century right there. I have a thing for Wesker. That is to say, Wesker by himself is literally my favorite thing about the Resident Evil series, which is why I hate Resident Evil 5. I despise that game.
It kills him off essentially, and it also has the man mountain that is Chris Redfield punching a fucking boulder. That juiced up motherfucker is punching a fucking boulder.
Yep.
See,
but so I'll be honest. Part of my issue with Chris Redfield is he reminds me, in 5, is that he reminds me of my older brother. And I'm just like, no.
Pure testosterone fucking dude. Pure.
Yep. My brother was a football player, like, and I don't mean soccer. I mean shitty American
football, fucking padded shoulders and
he was a linebacker. So he's built like a fucking brick shit house. He's a giant of a man.
To do damage.
And legitimately, all I would have to do is throw him in that clothing and he would be Chris fucking Redfield. All I'd have to do. He's already built for it. Like, I don't have to do anything else there. Fucking stupid.
But Bar Chris, what other characters from the series do you hate?
Jill.
Um, in any
I'm
particular
I'm not
iteration?
even ashamed to say that. Like Jill. I've never liked Jill Valentine.
In all the iterations. In all the
Nope.
iterations. Okay.
Not one has she impressed me.
Well, when she's going on saying that she's the fucking master of lockpickers and went to puke,
And then
she's laughing at jokes.
failing.
You almost became a Jill sandwich.
Oh, Jesus. We don't talk about how bad the voice acting was in
Jill
fucking...
sandwiches.
Oh, buddy, that was bad. No, the other really bad line, and of course it comes from Wesker. No, Jill, don't open that door. You're just like, can you just not though? Like, can you not? Do we have to?
Were the voice cast getting paid in peanuts, or just was it Japanese voice actors who were struggling with English?
No, they were English voice actors, and they were bad. They were bad. Like, I can't. It was just bad.
Yeah, but it went down in meandom how fucking bad it was.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Tommy was so fucking directed the voiceover fucking segment for that. Resident Evil movies. My theory is W.S. Anderson. No, not W.S. Anderson. Fucking your man. What's the guy who directed him again? I keep on confusing him. The guy who directed Magnolia. That's Wes Anderson. Okay, the guy who directed the Resident Evil movies, I think he just made him to give his missus a job. Here you go, honey. Here's a franchise.
Yep, because he is in fact married to Mila. They're married.
I feel bad because she seems like really sound out, kind of down to earth kind of chick.
Oh, she is. Like, Mila's an amazing human. It's just, I don't know what her hubby was up to writing those. Other than, I'm going to bastardize this entire series.
Like, the level of plot and
I don't even feel bad saying that either. Like,
the level of plot and storytelling is just one tier over porn. I'm not fucking kidding. To me, it's like one tier over porn. It fucking is. Like, it's like, oh, I'm here to kill the zombies and do your plumbing. That's like, oh, okay.
That's like, all right. Maybe tone it back. Like, you're at an 11. I need you to 5. But like, I don't know. I suppose part of the problem that I had was, I mean, I believe it's in the credits for one. You had Jason Isaacs. Give me 30 seconds. I'm pulling this up because I need the full cast and crew. Yes, thank you.
He was one of the doctors in the end, and then he fucking just disappears.
He was specifically credited as William Birkin.
So, was Isaac supposed? I wonder, was Isaac supposed to come back as Birkin?
He was supposed to come back as Birkin for 2, but
Nemesis came out, and they were like, "We gotta fucking jump on this shit."
No. Nemesis came out way before the movies ever did.
Oh yeah, sure. PS1. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So the problem was Jason Isaacs was supposed to come back as William Birkin, but he had schedule conflicts with Harry Potter.
Oh, okay.
Because he was Lucius Malfoy. And because of that, he ended up dropping out as Birkin, and we lost the whole fucking movie series at that point.
The Nemesis costume looked like just about not an expert cosplayer level, but someone who tried really well. It looks very good at a comic convention, but not in front of a fucking camera or up on a front of a cinema screen. That thing looked clunky and awkward as ever living fuck.
So the part of the issue was that you ran into, so you had, I believe it was, oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Death Central. That's good to know that Dave did that. That's cool. Dave gave us a shout out on his channel.
Oh, sweet. Thanks, Dave.
So yeah, it was Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban matched up with the timing for Resident Evil 2. And that was the first appearance of Lucius Malfoy in the Harry Potter movies. So he couldn't come back as Birkin for Apocalypse. So they had to completely rewrite the script.
So that's why they kind of pushed the whole Resi 3 element into that story.
Yep. Is because
fucking destroyed it.
It was actually supposed to be, they were actually supposed to follow the game series, but they lost like their lead right there with Birkin, because Birkin was supposed to carry 2, and in carrying 2, they were also supposed to gain attachments to Code Veronica and then the rest of the game series, but they literally lost their biggest chess piece for it.
But come here, and I'm not trying to be a dick because Jason Isaacs is an awesome actor. He had a surgical mask over his face, right? Could you not get a similar? No. Okay.
No. I have obsessively watched those scenes, and you can see all of Jason Isaacs' face.
Oh, okay.
It's very obvious as to who it is. And
what's the running time or duration of how long he appears? Because I do know
it's literally like a 2-minute sequence.
But didn't they, Nick? Didn't they replace the first Albert Wesker with a different actor?
No, I want to say
I think it's 2 different actors. I'm nearly 100% sure that 2 different actors.
Give me 30 seconds and I can look. Because it was between Afterlife.
I'm nearly 100% sure that they had another.
Sean Roberts was him in the first one, and he came back for every single one after that.
Okay.
I know, because Sean Roberts, I was just like, I would like more of that, please, and okay, thank you. Well, he was also in Land of the Dead and Diary of the Dead too, so he's done a lot of zombie stuff.
Zombie movies. That's one person who isn't afraid of getting typecast. What character? Okay, if Nick, fantasy Resident Evil movie, right? What game would you set it in, and what actors would you get to portray said characters?
Okay. God, that's rough. I would probably go, because it's my favorite of the Resident Evil games, one of my favorites, it would probably be Code Veronica. Because Code Veronica was amazing. The cast would be a little bit rough, mostly because the first and main person that you have to cast for that is Claire. And
I think they picked Ali Latter, who was like
they
a
did,
terrible.
and she was not a great choice. She's definitely not who I would have chosen for it.
My theory, Nick, my theory would be that Heroes was big at the time, and she was just a name that they could put in there. That's my own theory.
Yeah. Which is super funny because fuck was her name?
What was she in?
Heroes.
Another actress in
Yeah.
Heroes? Hayden Patente?
Hayden. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hayden
the cheerleader.
Hayden would be my choice for Claire.
Yeah, she'd be much younger. She'd be
she's
21.
She looks the right age.
Yeah.
2, I know she has the acting chops for it because I've seen her in a number of things. And Hayden's just phenomenal, especially after seeing her do Until Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
I know she can do it well. So Death Central, I did see the last movie. It was terrible. It was like, okay, so all of the Resident Evil movies have been bad. And I mean bad. Somehow the final chapter was horrifying. Hi, Dave. And hello, Dino.
Hey,
Holy
Dino.
shit. Yay!
Guys, just a shout out. I have a link on the werewolf chat. Anyone who wants to join, hop right in. Don't be afraid. We're talking first part. We're talking about Resident Evil, the franchise, games, movies, comics, books. Second part, we're going to be talking about horror movies. So
the one piece of casting that I would not change from the movies if I were to cast Code Veronica would be to keep Sean Roberts as Wesker. Because I would love to see him do Code Veronica Wesker. Especially if they followed like the book for it, because there's something so appealing in my brain thinking of Sean Roberts as Wesker doing legitimately my favorite line from the Code Veronica book, which is during the Wesker's initial confrontation. That is totally fine, Queenie. You can join. You don't have to be on camera. We love you no matter what.
Yeah, no, hop in if you want.
But I want to see Sean Roberts deadpan my favorite line, which it's during the initial confrontation. It's Wesker trying to like harass Chris into hitting him.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yep. And in the book, he's got this line of, "Do you think your sister would like some action? Because I've got a hard on like you wouldn't believe." And I'm just like, I need to see Sean Roberts deliver this line. I need to see this.
That's some Nick. That's some Freudian level shit, though. Okay, you know that, right?
Wesker is fucking with Chris so hard. Like, it's so lovely. I love it so much because that is the line that Wesker says that finally gets Chris to punch him in the book. And you're just like, yes! You
Question.
snarky little shitbag.
The question. That book, that was Steve Perry as well, right?
Yes, it was.
Yes, that man loves putting fucking innuendo and sex into his fucking stories. He fucking adores doing it.
It's glorious though. It's glorious though. I love that line so fucking much. So, Queenie, I will actually have to. No, I don't want to screen share. Stop it. I actually have to. Your email will have to go to Marty, so I can do that. Artie, you remember that person button with the plus next to it?
Dop, 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 dop.
That's Queenie's email. Or I just sent it to you on Facebook.
Cool.
So Wesker is by technicality one of the stronger. The only mutated person who beat Wesker out was Alexia Ashford.
But she was mutated herself, right?
She was the main baddie in Code Veronica. And she kicked the shit out of him. She lit him on fire. Like, she beat the fuck out of Wesker. But you have to realize, with Wesker, it's not necessarily that he has just physical power, but he's also, he's got the horrifying mental, fortitude. Yeah, we'll call it fortitude. Because you have to understand in RE1, before the tyrant kills him, Wesker had the mental and, let's be honest, testicular fortitude to be like, I have this untested virus that my best friend gave me, Birkin. I know this thing is likely going to kill me. It's entirely possible that this virus is going to be fucking useless. Fuck it, I'm sticking myself with it anyway.
He doesn't give a shit. It's just like fucking do or die kind of job.
There is a level of not just mental fortitude, but testicular fortitude that goes with looking at a deadly virus and saying, yeah, I'll stick myself with it. Like, it did take a volcano to kill him. But even then, like, there's hints in a couple of the games after that, including in Resident Evil 6, and a small nod to him in RE7, that mean Wesker is likely not dead. Wesker is likely still alive. Capcom's just holding him in the wings.
There's no fucking way that fucker can still be alive.
How did Chris survive being in a volcano? I just want to know that one too.
It would be fucking insane.
Tell me that one. How did Chris survive it?
Adamantium powers, time travel.
Yeah, I don't even. To be fair, if they brought Wesker back, he's going to be a main baddie. It is British Tyrannosaur. I do approve of the yes, it is the steroids.
Probably.
It's probably the steroids. But if they do,
he punched the fucking boulder. Nobody punches the fucking boulder. Not only
I don't know. John Cena stopped a boulder in the Scooby-Doo movie. Just saying.
He stopped the boulder. He didn't punch it. You've muscles in your arms. I accept that. Your fingers would be porridge if you attempted to punch the boulder. It's like, what the fuck? Your fingers would be absolute fucking porridge. Nick, you know this.
Oh fuck! I mean, you're not wrong. Did you add Queenie yet?
I sent her the link. I'm gonna try and contact her.
Do the little man plus, and you can put in her email. Okay,
cool.
I can't do it. I'm not the one running it, so I can't. So no, I can't. I literally can't. But if they do bring Wesker back, one, I'm okay with that. Like, as an original Resident Evil fan and as a Wesker fan, I would be okay with them bringing Wesker back. But there's some shit that's got to go with it. One, they've got to get rid of whatever the fuck. It wasn't Las Plagas when it was in Africa. What in the fuck did they call them?
Oh, Magi, the Magi. I know the I have a fucking walkthrough. Fuck it. It's it's I thought it was a Magi virus or fuck it. I can't think. I have a walk.
Magini.
Yeah.
It they would have to get rid of like the Las Plagas shit. Like legit. They would have to entirely do away with that.
The thing is, that's a double-edged sword as well because just that was a you go back to shambling zombies again, you know.
I mean,
Uh,
we already okay, so I was thinking about that correctly. Wentworth Miller was Chris Redfield in Afterlife, and he's probably the only other main movie cast member I would keep because I actually really liked him as Chris.
I
and
love the fact
that's saying something coming from someone who despises Chris Redfield.
It is. I like Wentworth Miller, but the fact he just finished his tenure on Prison Break, and the first line in his movie was, "I know a way out of here." Yeah, someone was fucking trolling that day. Someone was trolling hard that fucking day.
I'll bet.
Okay, come here. Hang on a minute. I sent Queenie a link, and I'm not sure if she got it.
Okay, but do you know how to do the ad by email?
I did. I'll just keep an eye. I'll show you here.
Oh, apparently Queenie, Google is being a douchebag and not letting Queenie join.
Shitbox. Shit. Fuck.
So how many fucking people do we have watching right now?
6 views.
Holy mother of God.
They like us. They really like us.
But I really do appreciate it, Dave. That's awesome, and thank you for fucking.
Thank you, Mr. Maggot.
WOG Star says hi.
Hello.
Oh fuck yeah! The Ashford twins. That's where it's rough because
are they the same person, or is it like in fucking Black Lagoon with those two kids that constantly switch genders?
No, they are actually two different people. It's just you don't. At first, the person who's running around as Alexia is actually her brother. It is actually Alfred in drag, pretending to be his sister because she's in stasis. Yeah.
So you have a kind of Norman Bates thing going on.
Kinda. I'm trying to think of an actor and an actress that I could see being close enough looking.
Tom Hiddleston and Tilda Swinton?
No.
Younger.
Yeah, it would have to go quite a bit younger. Because it would have to be, you would have to have one male and one female.
Would you necessarily need, like, is there any brother and sister kind of acting duo out there, but like that are twins or look fairly similar?
Well, like the first thing that comes to mind, and this is super hilarious, is Laverne Cox. Because her and her brother both did Orange is the New Black, and her brother played her before transition.
Oh.
And they're actually twins.
Okay. That
You got it
could work.
cleaned out? Are you filling it with the rose petals now? Can I see it really quick? So I can show Marty. So this is one of the pots that my mom's floral arrangement came in.
Ooh.
It's not the right kind of pot, but you know.
Okay, I'm gonna try and give me 1 second. I'm gonna try and get Queenie with us again. Dun. Ba, 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 ba. Copy. I was shocked because I genuinely thought that you would have gone with Resident Evil 2 as a kind of the live action adaptation.
While 2 is my favorite game, I would still do Code Veronica. Queenie!
Hey!
The Queenie lives!
I did it.
Also, WOG Star, there is no girl here. So
yeah, where's the girls? I don't know where the girls are. Please point them out to me.
I would like to find them.
Lady.
It's me with my sexy beard.
Marty.
Hello!
Sexy lady.
No, now it's driving me batty because now I can't think of a pair of actors that look close enough alike.
Okay, well, skip that one.
No, because they're the most important fucking character.
Chill the fuck. Okay. What about if you got a fairly androgynous actress and you done kind of a Tom Hardy job? Have you seen The Craze? Have you seen, like, you know, fucking where they have Tom Hardy dressed one way and Tom Hardy dressed another way? What about something like that? Would that suit?
I mean, yeah, I suppose.
Hallelujah, she agrees with me.
Nick sounds so enthused.
Well,
Wait,
I'm sitting here and I'm now trying to think of an actor or actress who is
androgynous enough.
Mm.
That isn't Ruby
That's
Rose, who I have a giant crush on.
Ruby Rose. Yeah, that's hard. There's not a lot because it's not really. Well, you know why it's hard.
Queenie, if you wanted to make a Resident Evil movie, what characters would you have, and what actors or actresses would you put in those roles? Fantasy movie. You're given an unlimited budget. What characters would you like to have in said picture?
People who can actually act.
As I said to Nick,
we have like real actors, you know.
I said to Nick earlier on,
Queenie,
better than fucking Mila Jovovich. Mila Jovovich is not an actress, okay? She's a model.
You're dead right.
Pretty.
I like her,
pretty.
but those movies are just made to give her a job. Her husband's like, okay, honey, I'll give you a franchise for Christmas. That's all they are.
Pretty much. You want to be the hero of your own franchise? Sure. Here you go, honey.
They weren't married when they started this series.
Oh!
They didn't get married until 2009.
That's some fucking courtship right there.
Damn.
I love you, baby. How about I give you a franchise?
For that matter, Like she had, I believe, just gotten out of the marriage with Luke Benson at the time.
So I wonder, come here, I wonder, was it a case?
Which is the man who wrote and directed Fifth Element. So.
Oh, Luke Besson. I thought you said Luke Benson. It's Besson.
I don't care.
He's French. Fuck it. Anyway,
Took the
Jeez,
words
you
out of my
surrender
mouth
monkeys.
right there. No, like you have to stop and think about it.
do you think it was a Mr. and Mrs. Smith kind of situation that they kind of like fucking they got jiggy on set, and it was like
Probably.
Considering the first Resident Evil movie was 2002, and her and Besson divorced in 2000.
okay.
I like what David Baggett says. Shit, I'm a director. Do I get a wife?
Hey,
Yes,
No,
Dave.
you have to be a famous director.
Okay, no,
Dave,
hey,
Dave, we
hey,
just need to find you a model
please
who
don't
really
kill the
wants
man's
a job.
dreams, okay?
Dave, we
Dave,
just
you
gotta
can get
find you a model.
whatever lady you
who really
want.
needs a
You just
fucking
gotta give her a
job.
franchise.
See,
I'm sorry.
like Marty said, we'll find you a model that really needs a job. And then you just gotta write an entire movie series around her.
And she has to like panda bear hats. Because you
Yes.
have a panda bear hat.
Liking
Panda
Candace is a
Bear,
requirement.
Bikini Commando 6. Grin and bear it. Oh, Jesus. No, but as I was saying earlier on to Nick, the Resident Evil movies are like one tier above porn. Like, if Chris stopped fighting zombies, repaired the dishwasher, and then fucked a woman on top of the dishwasher, I wouldn't be at all surprised. Just, I'm here to kill zombies and clean your plumbing. Okay. But
Can
bad porn.
I just have Mads Mikkelsen in more horror related things? Can I
don't see
ask
why
for
not.
that?
You can. I like him as Hannibal Lecter. He's not my favorite Hannibal Lecter though. You can't.
He's actually up there for me.
He is up there, but Anthony Hopkins is pretty good. I actually, ye are gonna kill me. I
Okay.
actually think Brian Cox is.
No, I'm not gonna kill you. Finish
Are you
that
with
sentence,
me?
please.
Brian Cox is actually over Mads Mikkelsen. I like. Yes, he.
Okay, so Brian Cox beats out Anthony Hopkins for me.
I don't know about that. I just think that Mikkelsen's Hannibal Lecter is too pantomime-esque. He's almost like if he appeared in Repo the Genetic Opera, I would be totally understanding. If Mads Mikkelsen's Hannibal Lecter appeared in Repo the Genetic Opera, I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense.
Here's the thing. Brian Cox was my first Hannibal.
Yeah, mine as well.
So
Not mine.
I am painfully
school,
partial
man.
to him.
The thing is, there was a
I'm
subtle.
Silence of the Lambs, dude. That's where I'm at.
See, my first Hannibal movie was Manhunter.
Manhunter. Yeah.
It was my first. So I don't know, something about watching Brian Cox as Hannibal pull the fucking phone apart and using the fucking wrapper for the gum.
Yeah.
To dial the fucking phone number.
And he's so nonchalant about it. Hello, sweetie, I'm looking for a number.
Just popping the gum in his mouth. The fucking talking about the Rolodex sitting right there on the desk. I'm just like,
Yeah.
He is literally everything that Hannibal was in the books.
Nick, I'm gonna go with you. I'm agreeing with you on the aspect of, right, if okay, serial killers are predatory. The best serial killers are ones that you do not perceive to be any kind of threat. Now, if I met Mads Mikkelsen or if I met Anthony Hopkins Hannibal Lecter, I'd be like, there's something wrong with these fuckers. But if I met Brian Cox's Lecter, I'd be like, this guy seems like an okay bloke, like, you know.
Yep. With that, and that's the difference, is Hopkins is very obviously dangerous.
Yes, yes. Whereas Brian Cox, Hannibal, he's subtle.
You wouldn't suspect it.
No, not one bit.
And that was one of the main things that Lecter kind of had going for him, was the fact that he wasn't uncomfortably predatory.
Yeah. Again, guys like fucking...
Remember what it took for Will to catch him.
Yeah. I think that, like...
Also, Dave, you are incredibly correct. Ralph, I love Ralph Fiennes, but I didn't like Red Dragon for a number of reasons.
Oh, I forgot about that movie. Thanks a lot, Dave. Fuck's sake.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
That's one of the few movies that Kevin McKidd is in that I don't like. I love fucking Kevin McKidd. I even like him in Percy fucking Jackson. That's one movie I can't fucking stand with him in it. Oh, fuck.
I'm very sorry, Marty. But I'm not sorry. Like, if I have to remember Red Dragon, so do you.
Misery loves company.
Schadenfreude.
Fucking Red Dragon.
That movie, I swear to God, it was so... Oh, it was so bad.
It was such abomination.
It was so bad. You
It-
can't just
it
take
is
something that
actually-
William Peterson was in and remake it and expect it to be decent.
Nailed it.
Grump. Fuck that. The whole of it.
I think I'm actually after confusing the movies. I thought you were talking about Hannibal Rising.
Oh, fuck no.
No. Red Dragon, I like Edward Norton, but that was the movie that kind of showed me that he wasn't fucking the greatest since sliced bread. No, Kevin McKidd was in Hannibal Rising. That's fucking one. Yeah, Red Dragon was a pointless remake. Red Dragon is up there with the fucking
I was about to say, do we have to talk about Hannibal Rising?
We don't.
That a required topic here.
Well, it would be a good segue into war and horror, but I let you dictate when we're switching topics.
I'm sorry. I'm just putting this out there. I don't know what horror there was in Hannibal Rising other than it being a horrible movie.
Fuck. No, it was a fucking shitty movie. The start was promising, but I definitely think that we didn't need to
How do you
know.
figure the start was promising?
I genuinely liked the start. I liked the start. I thought it was I enjoyed it. And then when your man, who looks incredibly like fucking Crispin Glover, started fucking bombing around trying to be Hannibal, you're like, yeah, dude, I'd fucking shoot you on the street, let alone fucking, let alone think you're a serial killer. You look at this guy and he looks like a fucking serial killer. Aye.
So we were talking about war horror movies.
Yeah.
Which is a rough one for me because I don't know that I've really watched many.
I've got a good one. I got a good one for you guys. Jacob's Ladder. Jacob's Ladder. That's a fucking awesome movie that deals with war.
Oh,
yeah.
I hadn't thought about that one. Yeah.
Queenie, question for you. Do you think Tim Robbins' character was dead in Vietnam, or do you think it was the drugs, or do you think he made it back?
Dead. He was dead.
He was dead.
Yeah. He was so dead. And all that shit was happening in his own personal hell.
Yep.
It's so good that movie.
As long as I'm not the only one that thinks that.
Am I the only one that thinks that should have been a Silent Hill movie because it was so well done? Like
you're fucking on the money with that, Queenie. That movie was like Silent Hill before. Although I'd say Kojima actually took elements from fucking Jacob's Ladder and put it into the Silent Hill games.
PT. So Kojima only ever did PT. That was the only Silent Hill anything Kojima had anything to do with. And it makes me really sad. Cause PT he did with assistance from two of my favorite horror creators, Del Toro and Junji Ito.
What a great combo.
Right? Like, fuck yeah.
Wasn't Norman Reedus supposed to be in that as well before he went into Death Stranding? Yeah.
Yes. So Death Stranding is actually why it was kind of Kojima's fuck you after leaving Konami. It was kind of his fuck you. I'm gonna make my own game studio and I'm gonna make spookier things than you could ever manage.
I don't know, Nick. Pachinko machines can be pretty scary. If you could hurl something through the screen at me right now, you probably would.
I even have an empty glass bottle with your name on it, bro. Oh God, what was I thinking? So there's this super hilarious rumor about PT and that it was Kojima literally aiming to get fired.
He was so pissed off, he sabotaged it.
No, so he could go and start his own game studio. Okay. And so there's been a lot of talk about that in a lot of the gaming community, especially with the last thing that's said in PT. And it's what actually makes me agree with that thought process. Is it totally makes sense that Kojima's aim was to get fired so he could start his own gaming studio. I don't know how well you know PT.
I know some of the aspects of it, but I'm not familiar with the main storyline or.
I watched the Game Grumps play it, but that's about it.
So the very ending of it is Dad was such a drag. Every day he'd eat the same kind of food, dress the same, sit in front of the same kind of games. Yeah, he was just that kind of guy. But then one day he goes and kills us all. He couldn't even be original about the way he did it. I'm not complaining. I was dying of boredom anyway. But guess what? I will be coming back, and I'm bringing my new toys with me.
So do you think he intends to come back and buy out Konami?
I think that was his, like, switching out a few words here and there. Like, Konami was such a drag. Every day they'd eat the same kind of food, dress the same, and sit in front of the same kind of games. Yeah, they were just that kind of gaming company. But then one day, they go and fire us all. They couldn't even be original with the way that they did it. You switch just a few words and you have basically what happened with Konami. I think Kojima set himself up to get fired so he could start his own game company, because otherwise there was no way he was getting away from Konami.
He was getting stagnant there. He was getting pissed off.
Hey, they wouldn't. In order for him to release PT, he had to sneak around behind their back and go to his best friends at Sony. Konami had no idea PT was being dropped. Kojima did it behind their backs.
Kojima was the one who dropped it.
Yes.
I thought it was.
He had been sneaking around and doing PT and saying, oh, it's just another one of those hidden levels like I've done in Metal Gear before.
Sneaky bastard.
When in all actuality, it was him attempting to go, hey, Konami, you want Silent Hill to come back? I can make that happen. But he knew it was going to get him fired. He knew.
Guys, can you hold the fort for 2 seconds? I will be back. Oh,
yeah, no. Like legit, he snuck around behind Konami's back to build PT. And it was an attempt to prove to Konami that he could make a better Silent Hill. Because he had been trying to get his hands on the Silent Hill franchise for years.
He would have made a great Silent Hill franchise.
He would have made a fantastic one. I mean, look at PT. It was phenomenal and horrifying.
Yeah. I liked watching the Game Grumps play it. They were so fucking funny. Because they get scared of things easily.
So I played PT myself.
Yeah.
And just about fucking wet myself.
Oh.
Like,
wow.
It scared me so bad that, like, I hit a point where I was like, I have to stop. I have to stop. I have to stop. I'm going to have a panic attack.
Damn, dude.
I had to step away from it for like a week and a half. Because I was just like, I can't do this. This literally made my stress levels so elevated that it pushed me to a panic attack. And I was like, nope.
Yeah, it looked like a pretty spooky game. It looked pretty good.
Oh, it was fucked. Especially when you hit a certain point and like when you get to what is the actual ending of it, and you have to, like, your timing on shit's got to be like just right for the Lisa ghost, and it's fuck that. You had to be so exact with footsteps, and like, fuck you, Kojima.
Yeah, seriously.
For making a puzzle.
You're too good at what you do. Yeah, you're too good at what you do. Stop it. Not fair. But that just speaks to the talent that he has, you know? Like, it's hard to get a really good horror game these days. Like,
and then you have to figure, like, think of the two creators he was working with. Del Toro, who has done
Pan's Labyrinth, Devil's Back.
No words. I have literally
some of my favorite movies ever.
And then Junji Ito, who is like the master of horror in manga.
Queenie, what is your favorite horror game?
Mine is like this really old game. What's it called? Is it Descent into Darkness? Do you know what I'm talking about? It was on the GameCube.
Cthulhu-y type?
Yeah.
Eternal Darkness.
Eternal Darkness. There you go.
Eternal Darkness.
Fucking love that game.
So do I.
I'm a huge H.P. Lovecraft fan, so like I love when they do the Cthulhu mythos right.
And it wasn't even a Cthulhu game. That's the best part.
It felt like it. Yeah. It had all the elements though.
There was definitely a Lovecraftian fucking influence to that game. I like the fact you got to play as different characters interacting with this creature over the fucking millennia. Like the Roman Centurion.
Yeah, and you get like a meter that's your like insanity meter, which is fucking cool. I thought that was a neat little.
The game started fucking with you as well. I think like bugs started crawling on the interior of the screen when you'd be playing.
It's so creepy.
I don't know if you can see the look on my face right now, but like
you're not a fan of bugs.
Some of that fuckery, like it saying it was deleting your fucking save files
Yes. Such an asshole game.
I was made of so much rage on that one. Like, fuck that game.
I like the madness element though. Like that is rare that you find like a madness element that works.
There is a new Cthulhu game. I think it is actually called Cthulhu that will have that element as well.
It's actually a Cthulhu game.
Oh, that sounds like fun. I hope it's fun. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta take some meds.
Cool beans. This stream is open to anyone. If you want to join, hit me up on Messenger if you know me, or hit me up even on Twitter, and I'll send you a link, or send me your email and I'll add you. Going back to the topic at hand, out of any of the war horror movies that you know of, Nick, have you any favorites? Is there any ones that you like?
So the problem is I don't know that I've seen that many.
Like you have the Asian movies like Our Point. You have other movies, foreign movies like God Snow. Oh, that goes into it's that Nazi zombies have now become a fucking genre of their own. So you have like Dod Snow, Death Watch. What else? The Trench. Michael Mann's To Keep. I actually have a really big soft spot for Michael Mann's To Keep. I like that. Ian McKellen is fantastic in that movie.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
What's wrong?
Hey. You ever heard of the game Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion? Or Spooky's House of Jump Scares?
Yeah.
I decided I was gonna try booting that up. But I'd forgotten how anxious this fucking game makes me.
You're only at the opening.
I hate this game. I hate this game so much, but I love this game. Oh, fuck! Then that happens, and I'm mad at myself. Fuck off. I can hear you. Fuck off. No. Now is not the time for me to run out of sprint. Come on.
For any of you viewers, enjoy Nick falling apart as we conduct our live stream.
So, I like the only... God, I don't know that I know many of them. Because, like, I'm trying to think, and nothing's, like, I'm not pulling up any movie titles in my brain.
One that had a lot of promise would have been a film called Death Watch, which stars Jamie Bell, Andy Serkis, Hugo Sphere, and it's set. If you want to watch something to kind of like get you into the feel of World War One and like the fact it's the anniversary, the ending of it, you have Death Watch, which is amazing. If you're anywhere film inclined, you can probably guess or predict the situation in the movie. You have a bunch of Tommy soldiers lost during a mustard gas attack, and they end up in a German trench, and there seems to be a malevolent force picking them off. And you have Jamie Bell's Charlie Shakespeare trying to rally the troops, even though himself he's the youngest, and he also seems to be the most innocent. So that's why the malevolent force is spearing him. If you get a chance, definitely watch it. The ending does leave a lot to be desired, but if you get a chance, definitely check that out.
Okay, define leaves a lot to be desired.
Have you seen that movie?
No. I'm always concerned when that phrase is used about an ending.
Yeah. It's one of those, like, it's a movie that where Jacob's Ladder solidifies that you can have one interpretation of the movie or another interpretation of the movie. This one just fucking throws it in the air and go decide what you want. But I think if you're anyway movie inclined, If I'm not going to give away the ending. Watch it if you can, and you know what? Mail me out rotten fruit. If you hate the fucking movie, mail me out dead rats or rotten fruit or whatever the fuck, and you can send your death threats to PO Box. Fuck that. No. Give Death Watch a go. Another one that I wasn't too enthused about halfway through would be The Outpost, which is a Nazi zombie movie. But they're not really zombies. They're Nazis who've...
Yeah, I know that one. That one I'm familiar with.
It's kind of a ghost machine that's bringing them back or some fucking thing. Yeah, I didn't like that movie. It had a good cast. You had Mike Smiley and Ray Stevenson, but by and large, it's forgettable. Dod Snow is funny. Dod Snow is very funny. There was a sequel, and they juxtaposed an American cast into it, which handicapped the plot a bit, but it was still fun. Dod Snow is a fun movie. If you like kind of early Peter Jackson or Sam Raimi movies, definitely check out Dod Snow. Which leads me up to Overlord. Overlord is fantastic. It is pulp at the most pure sense in the word. You have something that starts off as a regular World War II guys on a mission movie, or Band of Brothers, an episode of Band of Brothers, with very intense, very realistic, kind of horrific war scenes. And then at the halfway point, the movie takes a left turn. I'm not going to tell you how big of a left turn it is.
I don't know, man. The description of it takes a left turn makes me go. All right, this could go
not a bad left turn.
Okay,
it's.
So I was like,
no. Hear me out, Nick. Okay, so I've said this to people as well. It's the same pulp-esque kind of storytelling as, say, Predator. Predator starts off like a regular Arnie action movie, and then a bit into it, it turns into something, a completely different beast. And that's what Overlord does. It switches genres. It goes from a very straight, very gripping World War II story to a balls to the wall horror. And there are people saying it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. It's pretty awesome, but I wouldn't go in thinking this is going to be the second coming of Christ. It's pretty fucking cool, but if you're going in thinking this is going to be awesome, you are very incorrect. Second thing I loved about the movie was Wyatt Russell. Oh my fucking god, if I had a man crush, it's Kurt Russell's son. Wyatt Russell is fucking awesome. He's handsome, he's dexterous, and he's exactly like his fucking dad. If they ever make a remake to Escape from New York, or if they ever make a remake to Big Trouble in Little China, he has to either play the new Jack Burton or Jack Burton's son. He is fucking amazing. His tics are exactly like his father. His voice is like his father. He is his dad's fucking son. In fact, I don't think this is actually the fruit of fucking Kurt Russell's loins. I think this is some Hollywood experiment where they actually cloned Kurt Russell and just decided to set him loose on film franchises. That's my own take on it. But yeah, definitely see Overlord, guys. It's bang for your buck. It's good fun. And while people are probably going to give me shit for going, hey, how come you're spoiling this? That I didn't know this was a horror. Look, if you go into this thing expecting a straight fucking World War II movie, you're going to be disappointed. If you go in expecting pulp popcorn, you're going to fucking enjoy the shit out of this movie. Sorry, that's my quick review. Apologies, Nick. After my review, do you think you go see it?
Once I have the money.
Trying to think. Yeah, if any of you guys, if I had to recommend another a war movie with a horror element, I would definitely go with Michael Mann's The Keep. Not a very fast-paced movie, but a very interesting and intricate kind of movie. you have a battalion of Nazis stationed at a small Jewish town, and they set up their encampment in the medieval fortress. As a result, they unleash a golem, and it starts to systematically kill and cause havoc among the Nazis. The Nazis decide to take Ian McKellen's character, who plays a Jewish history professor, if I'm not mistaken, and try and get him to help them stop the golem. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll do that." He meets the golem and look, dude, help me kill these wankers, and I'll give you free reign out of this castle. Awesome movie. Gabriel Byrne's in it. Jerner Prochnow is in it. What the fuck was he? I forget his name. He was in Silence of the Lambs as well, and he played Stick in the new Daredevil. Fuck it, I can't think of his name, but he's awesome. Amazing soundtrack. I think Tangerine Dream's done the soundtrack. If you want something that's interesting and a bit off the wall, I highly recommend Michael Mann's The Keep. Guys, any suggestions or any horror war movies that you want to leave in the comments below? Send them to myself or Nick, and I'll give them a look. I'll kind of give them a shout out. Nick, anything you want to add?
Because I'm not really like, I'm not a super war movie person, so it's hard for me to have a lot of say.
Any Asian? I only know of Our Point, but is there any other Asian kind of horror war movies, or even comics? Is there any war horror comics that you can suggest?
It's hard with like war stuff because it is already horrific.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, how do you define the line?
Yeah. I mean, like,
you don't want to lampoon the topic either.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I would consider Apocalypse Now fucking horror. Like,
yeah,
fucking horror.
It is a translation of Joseph Conrad's Heart of Darkness. As the characters progress downriver, their sanity is chipped away, and that's essentially what happens in Apocalypse Now. You have them going deeper downriver, and it's the further downriver they go, the more and more of their sanity is kind of weaned away, and then once they reach Kurtz, it's basically Alice through the fucking looking glass by then.
It's really well done.
I have one problem with that movie, and it's the fact they actually butchered a live steer for that scene.
I didn't know that.
No, they kind of done the whole cannibal Holocaust thing and killed a live animal on screen to do that. I'm weird. I'm like tear human beings to pieces, but if even fictionally, if a dog gets killed in a horror movie, it's like fuck you and fuck the horse you rode in on, you prick.
Yep.
I hope you fucking die.
That's how I get with movies. If the dog dies, I'm done.
I mean, you don't need to kill an animal to prove that people are inhumane, you know? Like, we know humans are inhumane.
Halloween did it okay. Halloween did it because I don't think it showed the dog. It showed, was it Loomis and the sheriff looking down, and the sheriff's like, oh, it's a dead dog. What the hell did he do that for? Oh, he got hungry. That works. That works. Like,
I couldn't even handle that. That was upsetting.
Like, I love Candyman, but there's that scene with the dog, and I'm just like, wow.
Can't do it.
Nope. I still love that movie though, but that scene is still, it really bugs me.
It sucks.
I think it's because like animals, they're the more innocent than you're ever gonna get. Like, even with children, if children die in movies, I'm like, whatever. Because like, fuck kids, right?
Kill all the children.
I don't love children, all right? I have no love for children. But dogs, don't fuck with dogs. Dogs are man's best friend. They will never betray you.
I was never so conflicted as I was watching George A. Romero's Monkey Shines. Have you seen Monkey Shines?
I have, yeah.
I was like, the poor little monkey. Okay, it was a psychotic little monkey, but yeah, poor monkey.
He was evil. Yeah. There was something wrong with that monkey.
You could say
I would blame humans for that. So.
Okay, trying to think other kind of horror movies or war movies. Or Queenie, is there any topic you want to fucking broach while we're here? I'm here for a while. I'm not working tomorrow, so if there's anything you want to chat about.
I don't know. I'm having fun with this topic. This is cool. I'm not like an expert at war movies, but I do know enough about them. I do feel like they're real horror. You know what I mean? Like that's a horror that you don't even have to dress up. It's something that happens in life. Like
yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head with Jacob's Ladder. It's just
that's a really good movie for that. You know, like here's the horror of war.
And like he's in some kind of purgatoria, or as you said, he's in his own personal hell, and you don't know if it's something spiritually that's happening to him, or if it's some psychotropic drug that him and his men were given, and it's keeping him alive. It's just there's layers to that movie. I do like the fact there's layers to it.
Me too. I like that you don't quite know what's happening, and the madness of what's happening is kind of affecting everyone, even the viewer. Like,
yeah,
it's really well done. And that's the kind of movie I'd point to if you want to do a good Silent Hill. I'd be like, there you go. Here you go as an example.
I'd say the creators of Silent Hill definitely got some form of influence from that movie.
Yeah.
Choo.
They certainly didn't carry that shit into the fucking movies.
I enjoyed the first Silent Hill movie.
It had some good moments.
Yeah.
It had some good moments. I will give it that.
The second one is an insurmountable crock of shit. Oh my
god, the second one.
They turned Pyramid Head into a fucking hero.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Berserk.
That's like no.
Fuck, I had not thought about Berserk.
Oh, yeah. Berserk. Berserk is cool because I was saying before, Nick.
I don't know about anybody else, but yeah, Berserk definitely counts.
Berserk is amazing for like war horror. Yeah, there you go.
Berserk. Nick, would you say Berserk is, as I was saying with like Overlord or Predator, you have a very kind of pulp storyline that starts as one thing, starts as regular kind of Conan the Barbarian kind of thing, and then like demons and fucking magic come out of left field. And then,
my god, that ending is fucking brutal. I'm like,
the Band
are
of the
you
Hawk
kidding?
just getting fucking wiped out.
Yep.
Just brutally and like torturously, just so good. And all because Griffin said yes, you know, and I knew he was gonna say yes.
Douchebag.
I knew it. He is a D-bag.
I still hate Griffin.
We can hate him. It's okay. He's a demon now. It's fine.
I was really disappointed with the fucking cell shaded series. That was
we don't
released.
talk about that. What cell shaded series? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Marty.
But I loved the original anime, and I was like, okay, we're getting a follow up. Yes. What the fuck is this fucking dose of shit?
Ugly anime.
As someone who doesn't understand how perspective works.
I swear to fucking God, I got halfway through, and I remember thinking to myself, I'd rather Captain Hook give me a fucking prostate exam than fucking watch any more of this fucking thing.
That's very colorful, Marty.
Anything
He's
back
not
there,
wrong.
Hookie? No, it was such a fucking letdown.
That's an image.
Jason Isaacs hook now, not fucking Dustin Hoffman, because Dustin Hoffman could get up to all kinds of shit back there. Yeah. You okay, Nick?
Mm-hmm.
You still playing your video game?
Nope.
Oh.
I'm trying to think if there's any other like war horror that I can bring up. It's like I watch a lot of shit. I watch a lot of crap.
Queenie, have you seen a movie called R Point?
No, I have not.
Essentially, it's about a group of South Vietnamese soldiers. No, not South Vietnamese soldiers. South Korean soldiers who are restationed to Vietnam, and they're sent to, I think, track along the Cambodian border, and they come by this outpost, and it's creepy and it's unnerving. And if you get a chance, definitely check it out. I'm not going to give any more of the details because even the most minute details fuck the movie's kind of twists and turns. But if you get a chance, definitely check out Or Point.
Okay, that sounds good actually. Hey, we should ask the chat. What do you guys think? You have any horror that's like war based that you think we should check out?
Oh, be right back. I want to get something. Oh,
okay. I can't exactly check the chat right now, so let me know what they say. I'm on my phone. I can only do so much.
Give me a sec. Okay. Death Central, I agree. I would very much like a live action. That would be great.
Live action or what?
Live action Berserk.
Oh, yeah. Like really well done. Mm-hmm. Who would you get to direct?
Fuck.
You know, I could see Del Toro doing it.
Yeah. He would honestly be my first choice.
Because he knows how to like do things without stripping down the story.
Yeah.
Like he keeps the essence of what makes that thing great and just makes it better, you know? And he's done war stuff. He's done Orphan. Like the movie's called Orphan, right? With the ghost.
Yep.
Yeah. So he did that. And he's already done, and he's done Pan's Labyrinth also did before. Like he's
okay, so I have two recommendations here. First up, we have 68. This is a comic about a zombie outbreak during the Vietnam War. They try using a special chemical in the jungle, and it turns an entire region into a zombie-infested fucking shit show. It's done by Image Comics. Some of the art is really good. Some of it is really shit. But if you get a chance, check it out. There's also these really interesting segments in between that shows all the terminology and facts about the actual Vietnam War. So if you get a chance, definitely check it out. I have another comic here, and I don't know if I suggested this one to you, Queenie, or you probably hate this one. But James O'Barr returns to the Crow, and it's called Skinning the Wolves. And it's about a violinist who him and his family are sent to Auschwitz, and the Crow brings him back, and he destroys the fucking camp single-handedly. Art is amazing. I fucking adore the art.
Is it based off of like the actual Crow comics? Like, is it kind of an offshoot?
It's a spin-off. It's part of the main continuity. And James O'Barr basically says, yeah, this is the Crow has appeared in different iterations, and this guy is the most dangerous one. If you get a chance, definitely check out Crow Skinning the Wolves. Really, really, really good kind of story. And you also get to see the kind of you know the playfulness that the Crow had in the original comic. You kind of get to see that in this as well. There's a bit where he shot the first time, and they're about to put him into the oven, some of the workers, and he just sits up suddenly, and the lads are all shitting themselves, and he's like, "Oh, why so grim, boys? You can't boil an egg twice." And he just jumps off the fucking gurney, and they're like, But it's really good fun, but it's also a very somber fucking tale as well. If you get a chance, definitely check out The Crow, Skin in the Wolves. Highly recommend.
Nice.
I
don't think I have any comics that are war based though. I like a lot of weird shit. Yeah. So I think Sandman does touch on it a little bit.
I remember Queenie, you know this as well. You know this better than me. In one of the Sandman stories, is there Morpheus is captured. The first story, Morpheus is captured, and his different items are scattered. And is there one storyline where his dust, his powder is put over a trench, and one guy is like just fucking totally comatose, and he ends up surviving the First World War because the people don't know what happened to him, so they just take him out of the trench. Do you remember that one?
Actually, I don't. I do remember the sand being used to, like, this one lady was in charge of it, right? And she was using it on herself, and it was making her just kind of decay and gross, but she wouldn't die.
Yeah, John. She was one of John Constantine's old flames, right?
Yeah. So I remember that story, but I don't remember that one that you're talking about. But it's been a while since I've read the comics, so I have them all. I can read them again.
I think he's it was some kind of cult. They originally had intended trying to capture Death, but the summoning spell went wrong, and Morpheus was trapped on top of the sigil. He couldn't leave, and ended up stripping him of his mask, his dust, and his cloak. It's been fucking ages.
And his gem. Yeah, you forget he has a gem that he wears.
And fucking John D ended up with that gem, right?
Yes. And that whole storyline is fucked up.
The bit where he's hitchhiking and the poor lady picks him up, and she's like, "Oh, my husband's a cop," and he's like, "Oh, that's okay," and he puts the gun down, and she's like, "Oh," but she thinks he's actually nice. She thinks he's just misunderstood. And he goes, "By the way, my husband wasn't a cop." And he goes, "Oh, it doesn't matter anyway," and he shoots her anyway in the fucking head.
Yeah. That is so well done. Oh, he's such a fucking creeper.
Which one had the Merovingian in it? The guy who had to wear the sunshades, and it was the serial killer convention.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, the guy who wears shades is because he's the what's he called? He's a monster. He's a kind of monster that the Sandman creates, and he has teeth for eyes. That's why he wears shades.
Yeah.
I know there's a name for it, and I can't remember what his name is. I'm sure someone will correct me.
I just Nick, have you read that one? Have you read Sandman? Do you know the serial killer convention?
The Corinthian? Is his name Corinthian?
Yeah.
Yes, he's the Corinthian.
And his speech at the start of the convention. Okay, couple of rules, boys. No killing around here. Don't shit where you eat. And it's like
It's true. You shouldn't shit where you eat.
I also had a fantastic death comic where it was nice. She was chatting to Sandman on the steps of some fountain, and they were just talking about life and death. And the fact I love the fact Death is such a kind of uplifting and happy character, even though she's fucking dead.
Yeah, she's wonderful. She's really kind, and she gives you a nice death, you know? Like, she actually cares about humanity, which the other Endless don't.
Did Tori Amos write an issue of that?
No, but Delirium is based off of Tori Amos a little bit.
Okay.
Because because Neil Gaiman is friends with her.
Yeah. I remember something else from that comic as well. There was kind of a sex edge strip at the end where she was like,
Oh, boy.
look, I don't want to be visiting you the whole time, so use a condom. Here, I'll show you how to apply it. John, and John Constantine comes out because this is fucking embarrassing. Just take the banana out, will you? And he takes the banana out of his pocket, and they're showing how to apply a fucking condom.
Yeah.
Do you remember that
I
one?
love John Constantine. He's such a great
Yeah.
character. Oh my god, Nick, you should totally cosplay as John Constantine.
God
Yeah,
damn.
no,
Do it.
seriously.
Do it. Do it. You'd make a perfect Constantine.
You guys are not the
Castiel,
first
Constantine, team up.
one. Okay, but eventually my boyfriend's gonna kill you for calling him Castiel.
He looks like him. I can't help it. Look, Nick, if Neve went around with a big beard and a big fucking pipe, big fucking chimney stack hat, and you called her Abraham Lincoln, I would have no problem. Cause she would look like Abraham Lincoln, okay? That's
I don't know if you saying that about your girlfriend's like a healthy.
I
Like, I'm
Nick,
just saying, I don't know if that's the
spirits are
healthiest
coming in again.
option.
I have a Lincoln fetish. Hey
Oh
baby.
my.
I ain't
Baby.
judging. I ain't judging.
Say the line. Say the line.
I got some
7
crazy
years
fetishes.
ago.
I ain't judging.
Oh yeah.
I am concerned about you, Marty.
Many have been. Little
Marty.
can be done about it.
Oh my god! Babas!
Pop in.
Attack of the pup! Come here!
Boom.
Get your butt back here. You're gonna
It's
bark,
not-
you're gonna be on camera.
Wants revenge.
We're gonna bark, you're gonna be on camera. Say hi to the people.
Hello. Hello, Bubba.
Hi, Bubba.
You being a little shit? You being a little shit right
As
now?
he's like, put me down, put me down!
Why are you
I wanna go
making
back to
me
mom.
chicken?
I'm being squeezed. I don't want it.
You know, right, Papa?
I will have my revenge.
Well, he will eventually. Hey, guys.
Okay, I'm probably going to be fucking stoned from bringing up this topic, okay? But I'm going to throw it out there. Or if you want to keep it for another video, tell me, hold off. Christmas horror movies.
Oh, Jesus.
That's a different video, Marty.
Another
I have
video.
a long list.
Okay.
Check it twice.
Okay. We'll hold that topic for another. Do you know what I would love to see? A fucking
We still have
black...
another month, Marty.
Hey, I work in retail. I've been dealing with this fucking shit for the past 2 fucking months, okay? Sorry.
We still have another month.
I would love to see a horror movie based around Black Friday. In a department store.
I was gonna say, I thought Black Friday is
A horror
by
story.
itself horror for anyone who works retail.
I've seen videos online. Black Friday looks like the fucking purge at this fucking stage.
Especially here in, like, dude, you don't know horror until you've been to a fucking Walmart on Black Friday.
Oh, fuck
Right.
that shit.
Right. Preach,
Like-
brother.
Fuck that.
Fucking
walking into
working retail is a nightmare. A nightmare. I'm still traumatized.
I just realized I'm making the Constantine thing worse right now.
Yeah,
Oh
you
yeah.
are.
Yeah. Can you put on a Scouse accent?
Oh, what?
The Scouse accent.
Sorry.
He's a Scouser.
Closest I can get is no. Not
No.
really.
That's okay. Just stand there and smoke.
That's all that's required. Yeah, no, that
That's
helps
all
as
that is
well. Give the middle
required.
finger.
Yep. Stand there and
I've
smoke.
got the
give
trench
people the
coat.
middle finger. Yeah, oh
I've
yeah,
got
you
the
need a
trench coat. I can do it. I have it.
Do it.
I already have the trench coat.
Good.
It's got a fuzzy lining in it because it's warm.
Good. Then it's even more reason to do it.
I should dig it out so I could actually, wear it this time of year.
Yeah. It's kind of rough this
Because
time
it
of
is, in
year.
fact, a winter coat.
It's cold out.
Queenie, have you ever tried doing Morpheus?
Actually, no, I haven't tried doing Morpheus yet. I've done Delirium, and I have a cosplay for Desire. I'm kind of going through all the endless.
At this point, I couldn't do death. I would cause myself some serious dysphoria doing that. So I'll avoid doing
Yeah.
death like the plague at this point.
For me, they're all just costumes, so I can just disconnect.
I can't.
Just because I'm playing someone doesn't mean I'm that person. Like,
It's why I had to stop playing my Daughter of Cacophony. Because Elizabeth was the girliest girl to ever girly girl.
Ooh, yeah.
And I could not handle dressing up in heels and a dress.
That is totally fair. Fucking heels. I can't wear heels even to save my life.
I could do Desire and have way too much fun with that.
Desire is fun. Oh. Oh, girl.
Yeah, Desire's fairly androgynous, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Desire just changes gender when it suits Desire, so you can be anything as Desire. But Desire is also a bitch, so
That is true.
Let's be fair. Desire's an asshole.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But a proud asshole and does not make apologies. So you can respect
I'm not tall
that.
enough to do Dream.
Yeah, Dream is really tall. I probably wouldn't make a good Dream. I'd be like a baby Dream. I'm like pocket-sized Dream.
But no, hold on a minute. Unless there's some fucking pedantic bastard going around with a measuring tape. Like, the thing that pisses me off, right, is, okay, you should, regardless of gender or race, you should be allowed to cosplay. So height should be included in fucking that as well.
Fair.
Are we back to barking at me? Really? I'm gonna get you. Now my mom's barking at me. Someone help.
Oh.
Left.
Bubba's! Where's my buddy? Bubba's! Come here. Fine, run away then, asshole. Shows how much my dog loves me. Rude butt. I'm grabbing this soda. Where? The runt is hiding. From me, at least. Let's see if I can close the pantry door without slamming my finger in it this time. I have the worst possible luck with our pantry door every time.
Is it a sliding door or swing door?
Swing door. And without fail, I almost always crush my finger in it. All right. I'm doing a thing really quick. I'm almost positive it's in this box. It might not be in this box, but it might be in this box. Oh my God. Is that it? No! It's my black one. Yes! I found it! Hey, Marty.
Yo.
Guess what I just found?
What?
I found my coat!
Nice. No, Nick, dude, you have to do Constantine at some stage.
I was like, I know it's in one of my boxes in my room, but yeah. See, it's got like fuzzy lining on the
It's
inside, so it's all
fluffy!
nice and toasty.
It's a fluffy jacket!
Yeah, it's a men's trench coat, so. And of course, it's got a zipper, so I can take that fluffy lining out.
See, Nick, I'm going to add Dave to the chat, okay?
Okay.
Oh, bollocks.
I just realized this lining has never been taken off.
It can be removed?
Yep. As easily as I just did. Which then makes it a lot more lightweight. And makes it actually fit quite a bit better.
Nice.
This is a Constantine jacket.
Yeah, no. Like, next Halloween or next convention,
Right
I think
on.
you should give it a go. I have an
Yes,
invite.
please.
I have an invite sent to Dave, guys, okay?
Dave Maggot.
Yep.
He's a cool dude. Yeah,
He's a
I love
town
that
bloke.
guy.
Hopefully
I adopted him.
You adopted him?
Yeah, I brought him into the wolf pack.
Oh, okay. I thought you
He's
actually
one of us.
adopted him.
Yeah, no, he fit in just fine. He fit in just fine. I knew he would. Probably gonna wear his hat though. I love his bear hat.
But yeah, it's a London fog, so it's a fairly expensive coat.
Nice. Very nice, very nice. I approve.
I'm putting the lining back in it because if I'm gonna wear it during this time of year, it requires the lining, so I'm not freezing my ass off.
You seriously need to read some Constantine comics, because then you're gonna be like, this guy's my soulmate.
I have read Constantine comics. That's why I own this jacket.
Like, you're an asshole, you know? He's always fucking with shit.
I actually bought this jacket to be a Constantine jacket.
I have the hugest crush on Constantine, okay? Like, I would run away with Constantine in a heartbeat. I don't care. He'll probably sleep with me for one night, but that's fine. I'm cool with that. I'll come back home to Ben. It'll be fine.
Favorite...
I love Constantine.
Trying to think my favorite stories. Probably Rake at the Gates of Hell. And there's another one where he is teamed up with JFK, who has the top of his head missing. And yeah, he's on some kind of... I think Papa Midnight kind of put him into some kind of fucking coma, and he's trying to escape the fucking afterlife or something. If I'm not mistaken.
He's trying to weasel out of a deal.
Okay.
Like always. Like, that's what he does. He tries to weasel out of deals. And he makes deals with some powerful beings, you know what I'm saying?
I like the fact...
I love him and Lucifer. Like, I love that back and forth of the two of them. Like, him and Lucifer. Fucking, those are my boys.
I'm like, where did I put my soda now?
Queenie, do you remember when he made the devil take the cancer out of him? Because if he died, all the fucking demons in hell who had all fucking taken his soul would have to go to war over having his soul.
Yeah. He's so good. Like,
he stops.
He's a very Loki-esque character.
he's shifty as fuck, but that's why I love him. Shifty. Like the bit where he's trying to save his mate. There's a bit where he's trying to save his mate, the Irish lad from the devil, and the devil is like, "Oh, what are the candles for? Oh, they stopped the Guinness turning back into holy water." He's like, "Oh fuck!" He puts the candles out and just totally fucks over Satan.
I think we've sold Nick on the concept. I think we did our job.
I mean, I legitimately...
I could do a Lucifer cosplay, and then we can really have fun. Because you'll try to fuck me out of deals, and I'll keep trying to get your soul.
Hell
yeah.
I'll tell you what. If ye two should organize some kind of DC Vertigo fucking con where you have to play your favorite DC Vertigo characters, I will come over to the United States and I will fucking cosplay as Cassidy from Preacher.
Are you kidding?
I'm not.
Awesome.
But,
I'm holding you to this, Marty. Just like I'm
Okay.
holding you to the puppet show you have to do with your toys.
I still
Right?
want to do that.
I'm getting close. I'm getting close. I'm at 30.
Okay.
Can you fucking
let me
believe it?
know when you're at 40, because then I have to watch. I actually have to watch The Notebook so I can do.
Yeah.
Yes, I haven't watched the movie. I promised to do a puppet show with dinosaurs with, but still.
Do it for the lulz, Marty. Do it for the lulz. Yeah, no, my Patreon's pretty good right now. Like for my, small tiny channel, like I don't know, I'm kind of floored.
You shouldn't be surprised. People love you. You're down to earth. You're fucking sound out. I'm not fucking surprised.
Oh, I love you too, Marty. I love all you guys. This is a good community and it's been good to me. So
I'm getting
I
grumpy.
try to make the best content I can. My
Nick,
weird ass
what's up?
content.
So I've been trying to get Deus Ex Human Revolution to work on my computer.
Oh, that's my game. Mm-hmm.
But for whatever reason, it just kind of keeps hiccuping and then shutting down, and I'm like, I'll destroy you, game. Like,
Ben got it to work on his computer. He didn't get any of like the add-ons, but he had the original game. I liked it. I liked watching it. That's what I usually do. I usually watch the story unfold as Ben plays games, like certain games, like not all games are like that, but like when he wants to do his little like world building shit, I'm like, okay, but I'm bored now. but I like the story games. Like we did all of what's it called? Fuck. The space one. It was really cool. It's got the alien race. Has the fuck. I can't remember the name.
Mass Effect.
I just blanked. Mass Effect. Thank you. Thank you. I love the Krogan or the what are they called?
Krogan.
The big one.
Krogans.
The Krogan. Yes, I love them. They're like my Klingons. Fucking love them.
A friend of mine was annoyed that you can't romance a Krogan. She's like, why can't I? Yeah, she's like, why can't I get my 12-foot dinosaur dick? And I'm like,
I think that they're a very romantic race. It's just like romance with blood and iron instead of roses. Like,
oh yeah, they're pure martial. They're pure fucking Klingon Predator-esque kind of, Viking-esque.
Yeah. Everyone loves their warrior race, you know? You gotta have at least one. I'm all about the warrior.
I was a Garrus fan.
He is also awesome.
My favorite line from him is still the, you know how I like to savor the last shot before popping the heat sink? That didn't come out how I meant it. You're just like Garrus.
He's such a flirt, yeah.
It's so cute. You just like
see, he's the charming one. You gotta have that one devilish rogue.
I like the Vorcha.
Ooh,
the Vorcha are awesome. They're like space
they're
goblins.
very cool. Yeah, they're very cool. I love how much variety that game had. Like you could have all these races, and they were all really well done.
Were you a bit annoyed that? Were you a bit annoyed that they removed the same-sex relationship element in part 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fucking...
Very much. Because my character was gay. So gay.
But the thing is, I don't get... Like, obviously, you could carry over your fucking data from the prior game. So, does that, like, go, actually, no, you have to be with a man now?
Yeah.
Sorry about this, guys. I'm trying to help Dave get onto the
You having problems again?
chat.
Because we had a bit of a problem trying to get him on. I can't remember what I did to get him on.
Hang on 1 second.
Okay.
Queenie, when you came on the second time, was it your
Yeah.
the alternate email address that helped? That I was able to add you via that.
Yeah. Sometimes
Okay.
that helps. I trick the system basically.
My
Like, well, how about this one?
the vampire game that I used to play at is slowly but surely imploding.
Oh no, like drama imploding.
No,
Is it drama?
the prince just got caught being
Um,
infernalist.
So in-game drama. Okay.
Oh yeah, big
Okay.
time.
That's good. That's good. Okay.
What?
No,
Nick,
you have
what?
to ask fucking LARP, right? Like, LARP has drama, dude. So much
In-game
drama.
drama or out-game drama?
Both. It happens. You get both.
Yeah.
I wonder has people actually hooked up because their characters hooked up in a fucking
Yes.
in a lab.
It happens. Yeah, it happened. I've made characters purposely that were involved with Ben, and I've made characters that are purposely not involved with Ben.
I am.
It's fun sometimes to be as your partner in LARP.
The thing is, you're at your wedding and you're just telling the guests how you guys met. That would be one interesting fucking speech.
You have no idea.
So I'm just gonna say that's going to be what happens with my boyfriend and I.
Nick, they have no idea, right? My story with Ben. How
Yeah.
interesting is that?
that is a fucking story.
It's like a war story and a love story, and it's like all these things at once. It's awesome. I have been through hell with this man. So if we can do it, you can do it. You just gotta find the right person. That's not easy. That is hard as hell. I'm lucky. I have been. Like, I know I'm lucky. But I also know that I fought to be with him. Like, it was not easy.
You slaughtered so many people in a LARP to get with
Yes,
Ben.
all the demons. With my
Hey,
demon
boyfriend!
slayer. In my battle armor.
Fuck. Shit. I don't know. Fucking YouTube Tinamajig. I added Dave's other email. I don't know if that'll work.
Did you try adding his email into the box?
Oh yeah, I did. Okay. I went up to the plus
Okay.
man and sent into there.
I don't know why it's being difficult. I don't know what to do. Like, maybe he has to make a new email. Like, that sucks, but
I don't want anyone having to fuck around with their stuff to join this. Like, you know.
Normally it's easy. But every once in a while, YouTube fucks with someone. Fuck you, YouTube.
Actually,
Courtney, that reminds me, I wanted to show you a thing.
Oh, cool.
I'm gonna have to send you a picture because I can't share it on stream.
Okay. What were you saying, Marty?
Oh, I want to ask you, what's the most heated or kind of major fucking dust-up, real-world dust-up at a LARP you've ever seen? I'm assuming that happens as well. People kind of get...
Do you mean like in-game or out of game?
That starts in-game, but ends up out of game. Has that ever happened?
Oh, something that... Oh.
I've been involved in one.
Oh, totally. Tell a story.
Oh,
that looks nice. That looks nice.
Right?
Very nice. I'm kind of jealous because I'm out of pot right now.
Did you see the numbers on it?
Yeah. Sorry, you were saying, Marty?
Oh no, I was just waiting for Nick's story about the
So
LARP.
Right, next story, right.
I decked somebody at a LARP once.
By accident or on purpose?
They insulted my partner.
In character or out of character?
It started in character. It turned into out of character.
And you give them a dandruff salad. Okay.
And I lost my temper. Yeah.
Actually, just for clarification, when you say deck someone, that means headbutt, right?
Fist to face.
Oh, okay. Over here, when you deck someone, it means headbutt.
Yeah. No, I punched them in the face.
Meanwhile, there's a group of people at the left-hand side of you who are like, Jesus, they're really fucking into it. or was that person actually on your side in the LARP?
They had been an ally.
The plot thickens. What happened? It's like, is there like a timeout? Is there like a fucking...
I was very immediately restrained. We both gotten some shit for that one. Me for getting physical, and her for taking shit out of character.
Did you patch things up, or were you did you know the person well enough, or did you like say fuck it, I'm done with this person, or
me and said person still have bad blood.
Okay. Queenie, have you any horror stories or major fucking dust ups you witnessed at LARPs?
Well, one time I had someone who was out to get me, but she was on staff position, so she thought she was a big shot, and so she used that position to kill off my character, like permanently kill the character forever. Yeah, that was not cool.
I assume like staff members they'd be like dungeon masters, so they would be. Yeah, the DMs.
We call them NPC storytellers.
Yep,
that's what we call them, because they're basically in charge of the other stuff in the story, not your character. You're in charge of your character.
And come here, you can tell me, pull back on this question. But what had spawned the animosity, or was she just a fucking a vindictive bitch?
She was jealous of me. She was fucking jealous of me. I was sleeping with people that she wanted to sleep with. Fucking, it was that kind of polyamorous drama that bleeds into LARP. If you're poly, like, it was bullshit, and she just decided to have a hate for me. And there was nothing, like, I used to be her fucking roommate, even. Like, we were friends once, so it was really, to me, it was just a stab in the chest that I didn't deserve, because I didn't see why she would turn on me like this.
Was that the lady who said who accused you of killing her pet?
Huh? No, not her pet. I was sleeping with people she wanted to sleep with.
Oh no! Well, wasn't there a lady that her fucking parakeet or her fucking hamster
that's
died?
Not LARP related. That's not LARP related. Yeah, no, that was recent. That was like 2 years ago. Okay. That was a roommate situation. But no, like, I wasn't with Ben when I was talking about this girl. Like, she was a storyteller in the LARP I was playing in, and I had a character who was a very not conventional type of character. Because I took Dark Fate, they decided to put a Fomorian in me. So I was not actually a human or a fucking changeling. I was something else. but I didn't know it. Yeah, and she was jealous of me and decided to kill me with cold iron. And you know what that means for a changeling, right, Nick?
Uh-huh.
Permanent death. You don't even get to make like another fairy coming back similar to that fairy ever again. That fairy does not exist anymore. She was that fucking bitter with me, and she knew it would hurt me. Yeah. So that's my situation with like LARP bleeding into real life.
No, that's pretty fucking shitty. Not like
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's a game, but she uses it to fucking be vindictive towards you. It's like, get a fucking life, like.
Right?
Yeah.
Like these people, they exist though. And sometimes you play with them. It sucks when reality has to ruin your game, but it happens. It happens.
I don't know. I think you're missing something very fucking important in your life when you're using something that's meant to be fun as a way of getting back at someone. That's like, fucking get over it. Dave!
That happens with everything though, right? No, he did it! Holy shit!
Hello!
Hey, big guy! You made it! That's your second time. Are you getting used to this yet? Are you figuring it out? Oh, I can't talk. Okay.
Anybody?
Can't hear you.
I'm just wonder, does he know that the blah 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 blah. Any speaker or mic? No.
Can't hear you.
Fuck.
Can't hear you.
Shit.
Well, you're almost here. Yay!
Still can't hear you.
No.
Dang it, dude.
Fuck. Bollocks. Eli bollocks, anyway. Hold on a minute. Now we can hear you, Dave. There's sound coming through now.
It is?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, because I have my headphones in.
Cool beans.
So last night, put headphones in. Tonight, don't put headphones in.
Isn't it weird? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Why does everything have to be difficult with you?
It's life. It's my life.
Right. At least you're here.
Yeah. Hi.
Guys,
Hey.
I'm just going to get another bevy. Be right back. I'm off tomorrow. Hang on a minute. I just realized something.
So happy.
I'll be back. Dave, how are you keeping, dude?
Pretty good, how are you?
I am great because I'm off tomorrow and I don't have to look at another fucking Christmas tree or Christmas decoration. I have a customer come up to me and go, "Oh, it's a shame you have Christmas decorations up already. How much is this?" You mean the snowman that you're fucking holding?
I hear you.
Dave, are you going to go see Overlord?
Yeah.
Do. Make sure you do.
I think probably Tuesday.
I would go gay for Wyatt Russell. I swear to God. That is one sexy man. I'm totally hetero, but I would go gay for Wyatt Russell. He's like his daddy, except handsomer. Handsomer? Yeah. Oh.
Serum.
Going back to an earlier topic, Dave, is there any horror war movie that you can remember that you really liked?
Dog Soldiers.
Yes!
Dog soldiers, that's right. How can we
Yeah.
forget
I
that?
fucking forgot that!
Me too.
Wait, what game?
too,
Or
dude.
what
Dog
movie?
Soldiers!
Dog
Not,
soldiers.
not again, Nick, a movie.
That's my favorite
Dog
werewolf
soldiers.
movie.
Why is this so loud?
Dave, favorite line in that movie?
There is
Thank
no
you.
spoon.
Yes. Queenie, favorite line in that movie?
God, it's been a while. I don't know. When he tells the fucking werewolf off before he bites him in the face.
Oh, that's he spits the chewing gum. Spoon
Yeah.
spits the chewing gum in the werewolf's face and goes, "I hope I give you the shits, you
Yeah.
ugly fucking."
That one.
Ah.
Glad I could describe the scene enough that you could see what I was saying.
No, I love that I love that movie. I especially love that there's a brilliant line where Kevin McKidd's character Cooper, he's talking to Megan. He's like they're after fixing up Sergeant Wells. They're after putting his intestines back in. And he goes, "Well, you know the lads. These are the lads, and well, you know the Sarge inside out by now." I love that fucking line.
It's a good one. That was a good one. Such a good movie. How can we forget that? Man, we are off our game, Marty.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
traumatized from Christmas.
Me too. I'm just traumatized that Christmas is coming. Hate it. Hate Christmas. I'm a Grinch. Laura wants to fucking do all this Christmas shit all over me, and I'm just like, please no. Please don't do this to me, Laura. Yeah,
You
Laura.
come near, tell her she comes near you, you strangle her with tinsel.
I will. I will strangle her with fucking tinsel. God damn that woman. I told her she wants to do horror holiday stuff with me. Fine. We will do that. That's where we can meet in the middle. All right. You want to talk about Krampus? That's cool. I like Krampus.
I've something to say, and I'm probably going to get fucking ripped to shit about it. I actually like the Black Christmas remake.
Me too.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
enjoy
agree
it.
with you guys. I don't agree with you guys, but I can understand why. It's not a bad movie. I just don't agree with it.
No, it's you see elements. The guys behind the early seasons of the X-Files worked on that movie. I think Glenn Morgan.
Okay.
And there is some nice little kind of, there's a very X-Files-y vibe from that movie, and I have a soft spot for that. It's not a perfect movie. It's nowhere near a perfect movie, but if you watch, there's a guy called Cecil who has a channel called Good Bad Flicks, and he goes over the entire production of that movie.
Yes. I love Good Bad Flicks.
And the amount of it that was reshot and butchered by, I think, the Weinsteins, there was a good product in there, but it was completely fucked up the arse by the studio. So I'm kind of saddened by that, but I still have a soft spot for that movie. I'm an old school X-Files fan, and there's a couple of nods to that. Trying to think other Christmas horror movies I like. I like Krampus. Krampus for me was very much like Joe Dante, an early Joe Dante movie. I put it up there with like Gremlins or Queenie. What's the famous Canadian horror movie with Stephen Dorff that he has? He lets a load of demons through his garden, a hole in his garden.
The Gate.
Yes.
The Gate?
Yeah, I got a kind of vibe off that as well.
I love The Gate. That's such a fun movie.
Stop motion in that movie is fucking awesome.
Right?
You
have to appreciate that.
Where the kid's stomping on one of the little goblin things and it's just fucking spazzing out. It's just, I love that bit.
But yeah, I like the movie Santa's Sleigh. I mean, have you heard of that one?
Goldberg! Goldberg in that one.
Yes, he is. Yes. He's the most evil Santa.
There's an amazing bit I remember where he goes into a strip club and he's going on a killing spree.
Yeah.
And he's about to kill someone with a stripper pole, but he gets a spray bottle and fucking a wipe and sprays the pole and cleans it before he kills. It's like you're going to impale someone on.
Who cares? I love the little touches in that film, the little things like that. Like when he kills the guy with the Hanukkah candles, like
Yeah, and the fact that there's a semi major cast at the start, James Caan and Fran Drescher,
Yeah.
and they're just all fucking killed off. They're all fucking dispatched
in
in like the
hilarious
first
ways.
fucking minute.
In hilarious ways. Like he sets her hair on fire, right?
Yeah.
Fran Drescher. Yeah.
Dave, have you any favorite kind of Christmas horror movies?
Well, I always like Silent Night, Deadly Night 1 and 2.
Which one has the Garbage Day line?
Part 2.
It's Garbage Day.
It's so good to say. Like it just rolls off the tongue.
There's one that David Hess from Last House on the Left directed called To All a Good Night.
I
didn't hear that one.
Is that an old one?
Yeah, for 1980.
Is that the one that has your man who was in The Walking Dead as his brother? And
no, I don't think so. I don't think he's in that. It's got Harry Reams is in it. I think he's a 70s porn star.
Which one has the guy? He's driving around in a van and the van goes off the van goes off the overpass and he's hallucinating it. He's in Santa's sleigh.
Christmas Evil.
Yes, that's that one.
I love that one too. That one's awesome.
Nick, have you any favorite kind of Christmas horror movie or?
I don't Christmas.
Okay. But is there any one that you watch to revel in the kind of the destruction of such a fucking saccharine fucking season? You're like, yeah.
Nope.
Oh.
I avoid Christmas everything.
Nick, can I make a suggestion for you? Have you seen Rare Exports?
Oh, that's good. That is a fucking creepy movie.
I don't think so, no.
Okay, this Christmas, do me a favor. Watch Rare Exports. And if you don't like it, you can come over here and fucking beat me to death with a belt sander. Whatever. I'm that adamant you'll enjoy it. Dave, have you seen Rare Exports?
I started watching it a few years ago at my ex-girlfriend's house. She made me shut it off, though.
You know what? She's your ex-girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well then fuck her. Fucking, that was the first bad fucking sign, right?
No, I generally do not recommend fucking exes.
No. I don't mean as in intercourse fuck. I mean as put her into a rocket with Jedward and fuck her into the sun. This is Irish me coming out.
Okay, but again, don't fuck her.
I won't.
I maintain this statement. It's not worth it.
Your insults are amazing, Marty.
One thing you're going to notice is my vocabulary is going to get peppered with more and more swear words because I'm consuming alcohol. I just give you a heads up, okay? So
the veil is lifting.
Dave, watch the rest of Rare Exports, and fucking ignore that fucking silly lady which we're currently with because she doesn't know her fucking arse from her pancreas. Just no. Right, Queenie? No.
Yeah. No. Wait. I'm confused. Are we saying no or yes?
A bit of both. Question for you, right? Superhero horror comics crossovers. Like, for example, Elseworlds
like Marvel
Batman
Zombie?
Vampire. Have
Batman Vampire?
Yeah,
I've
or
seen that
even
one.
Marvel Zombies. Is there any kind of like horror take on a superhero story that you really liked? Because I know there's a couple of them out there.
I always liked. Is it Spawn versus Predator?
Spawn did not actually take on Predator.
Mm.
Spawn took on Batman.
Oh,
He
it was
took on,
Batman. That's how he got split in the head, right?
yeah. He
With the
also took on
battery.
Evil Ernie,
Yep.
and I think he took on Witchblade. He may have taken on Witchblade. Witchblade or
Yeah.
Darkness. Not 100% sure. Batman has taken on Predator the most.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
Archie took on Predator.
Yep.
Really?
And he also took on the Punisher. Archie took on the Punisher.
Wow.
And
That's
Sharknado.
hilarious.
Mm. But trying to think what other kind of horror kind of comic character crossovers. There's obviously Batman Dracula, which is it's alright.
Yeah, I like Batman Dracula. It's cheesy, but I like it.
That's what all the horror kind of Elseworld comics or even Marvel Zombies, they're cheesy as fuck, but it's just
Yeah.
fun to see your characters put in a very uncomfortable position, like, you know.
Yeah.
I like in Batman Vampire, where Batman becomes a vampire. He ends up fucking clearing out. He ends up clearing out all Arkham. He murders all the fucking inmates at Arkham, and just leaves a letter to Hugo Strange going, "You're welcome." What an arsehole. Dave, any comic recommendations or anything you're reading at the moment, or any suggestions you think people should check out or would like to check out?
Well, the comic book it ended, but I was big in a nail biter.
I've not read that. What company is it by?
I think it's Image.
Okay.
It's got six volumes out right now, and he crossed over with Hack and Slash at one point.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love Hack Slash.
Mm.
Have you read Hack Slash Army Darkness yet?
No. Is it good?
There's a brilliant bit where Casey, Hack, and Ash travel back to ancient Rome, and there's a bunch of Deadite demons, and they end up joining, I think, a big fucking Roman orgy. So the soldiers are fighting the demons with these dildo swords, and they have the kind of fuzzy paneling, they have the fuzzy kind of effect on the dildos. But it's so obvious
to
they're
blur it
using
out.
dildos to stab these fucking demons. It's amazing. If you get a chance, check out Hack Slash Army of Darkness.
Nice.
Ah.
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to go now.
Oh,
fuck. Stretching
I
hurts.
have to hang out though.
hey,
Thanks for having me
Hurts so
on.
bad.
it's been awesome having you on, Queenie.
Love you guys. Have
Love
fun.
you.
You.
Bye,
Love you
Queenie.
too.
Bye.
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 Oh, Dave, going back to an earlier topic as well. Favorite Resident Evil game and favorite Resident Evil character.
Part 2 is my favorite game.
Cool.
Oh, favorite character. Probably Chris Redfield. Yeah, Chris Redfield.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. Oh, the shit's hit the fan now.
Because
Hey,
The
look.
fuck is
hey,
wrong with you?
Look. If he likes Chris Redfield, he likes Chris Redfield. I'm not a fan of the character. You're not a fan of the character. Dave's a fan of the character. If he likes the character,
The
so
fuck
be
is
it.
wrong with you? The fuck
So
is
many-
wrong with you?
so many hours with him,
Well,
I spent just as many fucking hours with the douchebag, and I can't stand him.
Dave, what iteration of Chris do you think is the best? Would you say 5? Him punching a fucking rock in 5 and not breaking every single metatarsal in his fucking body.
I have 5. I don't know how far I got into it. I think I got like Yeah, I need to play it more.
5 is shit.
Yeah.
5 is terrible.
Yeah.
Don't subject yourself to that trash.
No, do you know what? Rule of thumb, right? Dave, if you have a friend over or a friend online, team up with someone and play co-op because it's fun as fuck doing
Even
that.
then,
Yeah.
it's not worth it.
Even a shit game, I stand by the statement. Nick, you're probably gonna disagree with me. This even a shit game is fun when
Of
you
course,
play
I'm
it in
gonna
two
fucking
player.
disagree with this.
No, Terminator Salvation, fucking mediocre as fuck. Myself and my friend Emily got fucking blitzed the time of my birthday and played it, and it was super fucking fun. It was Terminator Salvation for the Xbox was basically the poor man's Gears of War, and we had so much fucking fun with it. Also, Dave, I just noticed your fucking tattoo is awesome. That is
Hey.
the girl from Night of the Living Dead. That's fucking awesome. Bob, have you Bob?
Yep.
That's fucking sweet. What is your favorite? I can't see that one, dude.
Just Dawn of the
Oh,
Dead.
Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah, let me get Return of the Living Dead.
Nice.
Zombies back there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Which I'm guessing. I'm gonna guess Dawn of the Dead, but that's your favorite from the Romero,
Yep.
Romero movies. If actually, Dave, I have something to show you. Have you ever heard of Avatar Press?
Yes.
Okay. Have you got Dave Russo's volumes of Night of the Living Dead?
I think I missed them. I think I read them in the store though when they came out. I think.
Yeah, I've volume 1 and volume 2. The artwork is good in some of them. It's a bit shanky in others. You would not want to be a feminist reading these comics, but they're well worth a look if you're a Night of the Living Dead fan. Highly recommend them if you get a chance to check them out. One thing, and Nick, you probably know about this. Have you seen the trailer for the Resident Evil 2 directed by George A. Romero? No. I'm gonna take that as a no. Be right back. Okay, cool. Hang on. I'm gonna send it to Woti actually. Uh,
I hate the fact that I just had to start a whole new fucking channel. I'm still so mad about that.
copy link. Just, I'm gonna send it to you on Facebook Messenger, guys. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, that's sent to you, Dave, and I'm gonna send it to Nick. He was approached about doing the live action movie, but he thought there was too much studio interference.
Yeah. Yeah, he was supposed to do a whole bunch of stuff that got canceled and stuff. Oh, Brad Renfro.
It's interesting. It's interesting to see what could have been.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, he was supposed to do one called The Diamond Dead for the longest time, but it kind of went away.
Wasn't that about a rock band or something? A rock band group of
Yeah.
bikers, and Johnny Depp was attached to that for fucking ages.
Yeah, they like die and then they come back.
It that sounds more though like The Crow multiplied by 4. Four crows bombing around. Four moody emo guys on bikes. They're
Sweet
back.
little baby Leon. The super
Favorite
funny part is I've seen this before.
Did you not realize it was a George A. Romero
No,
trailer? Yeah.
I had no fucking idea. But I had seen it before.
Dave, favorite non-Romero zombie movie?
Ooh.
I'm warning you.
And
Do not say one of the Resident Evil movies.
Oh, no.
as I said before, they're one tier above porn.
Probably Fulci zombie flesh eaters, yeah.
Is that the one with the SWAT team? And
No, that's Hell of the Living Dead.
yeah,
or that's either Zombie 3 or Zombie 4 or Zombie 3. But this one's the one on the island with the doctor and stuff.
oh, and the fucking splinter going into your mouth.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh. Stuff going into eyes. No.
I'm so tired. I don't know why I'm so fucking tired. I slept like almost 12 hours.
Do you guys ever get that? If you sleep too long,
Yeah.
you just feel drained when you wake up. It's like, oh fuck, I intended to do so much today,
I have the
and now
mask
I'm
now.
super tired. What was I going to say to you again? Okay, to both of you guys, what is your idea of the perfect day off? Your perfect free day?
Free day. I'd say just going to see a movie in the theaters, probably, or just watching a whole bunch of horror movies at home.
I'd be the same, but I love going into town thrifting.
Oh,
I
yeah.
adore fucking thrift stores.
Mhm.
I've come by so many fucking comics and novels and old action figures. I love fucking thrifting, man. Nick, what about you? Your idea for the perfect day off?
That's hard for me. Partially because I don't really know. I'm a fairly boring human, so
I know, but like surfing on the internet or watching videos or reading books or watching creepypastas.
I should be recording more creepypastas, but I've been failing on that aspect.
If any guys get a chance, also check out Nick's channel. She had to jumpstart her channel. No.
Pronoun usage.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Like the first time first time in months I've got you doing that.
I'm sorry. Apologize. Check out. Blah, 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 blah. Check out Nick's channel.
Which I will be smart and actually grab the link for. As soon as I can fucking find it again.
And check out Dave's channel as well.
This has been a pain in my ass.
Because if you don't, I'll find you. And I will see you.
Dude!
Hey, I'm Irish. So is Liam Neeson. We're allowed to do that. It's the one thing we're allowed to do. Drink and give ominous threats. I will find you. I will kill you.
Okay, cool. It did actually let me post a link to my channel in there.
John. Apologies, Nick, about that slip also.
I just lost the chat.
What?
I just lost the chat.
How?
Because I accidentally clicked on a link in the chat because I'm not smart today.
Yeah. Everyone's loud enough to. Arr. Dave, question for you. What
Huh?
got you into doing YouTube?
Trying to think back.
Like, were you
Oh,
like
no.
me that you said this was a hobby? Like, I have no intention of getting any kind of monetary gain out of this. I do this because I love it, and I do this because I love talking about the topic. I'd say you'd be the same, right?
Well, I've always watched and made horror movies, like, because I'm a director too. But I think it was like 2009. I started watching some review channels like Jeremy Johns, like Chris Stuckman and stuff, and Schmoes Know, and the Flickster and whatnot. So I started watching them a lot, and I'm like, I can review movies too, so I'm just gonna do like horror movies. So I think I started the channel in 2011. I didn't make a video till 2014 though.
Um, which channels would be probably your biggest influence on what kind of format or kind of way you wanted to present your channel?
Probably the cinema stuff.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm. Is he still with Channel Awesome?
I don't know. I think he's still there, but a lot of people he works with aren't.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
him appear with Doug Walker on James Rolfe's uh James Rolfe's Warner Brothers animation episode where the two of them are talking about Looney Tunes cartoons, and I'm just I'm amazed he stuck with him after all the other fucking members of Channel Awesome kind of departed, and rightly so. But Brad Jones always seemed like someone who was very kind of down to earth. I can't see why he's sticking around with Doug Walker, and like a lot of people are saying, oh, Doug's not really the problem. It's Mike Michaud. Well, it's like
Yeah.
no, Doug's pretty complacent. Or yeah, Doug's pretty complacent on some of the stuff that happened as well. Have you read that thing that they put up?
Yeah. I think it's like he's just kind of like the neutral party. Like he's friends with both sides
Mm.
because they're
Yeah,
always hanging out and going to see
I,
movies and stuff.
I can understand that as well. But yeah,
Yeah.
no. Have you any of your films up online?
I can send you the link to one. It's up unlisted.
Okay. And do you want to drop it in the comments below, or do you want
Oh
us?
no, because we sell the DVDs too. So
Oh, okay. Oh, great. Yeah. Well, is there a link where they can get the DVDs?
oh yeah, I just go through PayPal. Just hit me up. My email is themetalofmaggot at AOL.com, or I'm on Facebook at David Maggot McDonough. You just add me on Facebook
Yeah, no.
or
If
Twitter.
anyone wants to check out Dave's stuff, give him a bell and check out his stuff. Uh, Nick, dude,
Yes.
any other excitement or news or topics you want to discuss? Any open forum kind of topics in relation to horror or video games or board
So
games or
I've been
or
I've been I've been watching a lot of like YouTubers doing horror games recently, more than normal. I should say more than normal. Um, like Mark does the like 3 scary games thing that he's been up to. And like some of them I would not pay for. A good portion of them I would not pay for.
which
Uh
games?
so he started doing this like series of doing like 3 scary games and then so on, right? And he's up to quite a few. I wish he was smart and put them in playlists. But you know, a lot of people aren't quite on top of it with that. Like some of us are. But they're interesting. Like some of them are good, and then some of them you're just like, wow, that was fucking terrible. And more often than not, the ones that you're just like, wow, that was the worst thing I've ever seen. They're normally the ones that cost something, which is super funny to me. Like
that's mind-boggling. You think the fucking the shit ones would be cheaper, like the fucking crap ones would be like. Is it Steam that he comes by these games on, or are they fan made? Are they fan?
Some of them are on Steam, some of them aren't. Some of them are on itch.io.
Mhm.
So they're random little like uh um indie games. Like fucking what is it? Darkness Dwells is like uh it's a survival horror and it's an indie game. Insomnus, which is another indie game. It's a first person. It's interesting. Um Survival of the Smartest is another one that's it's an indie game. Like most of these are indie, and like occasionally you get one that's actually fucking terrifying. Like Insomnus is fucking terrifying. Um Darkness
But
Dwells is fucking terrifying.
in playing some of the subpar games, do you not think it might affect his credibility, or his kind of like would there not be kind of a kickback from fans as a result?
There hasn't been any that I've seen. Um and I think that's because like the games that are garbage he's very clear he thinks are garbage.
Hmm.
Um like Survival of the Smartest it's not great, but it can be funny. Like that's a lot of what you'll find is like some of them are like what was it? Nightmare on Sesame Street.
I've seen something. I've seen Sean play that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've seen him play SpongeBob. What was it? Factory. It's basically you're going around as a character from SpongeBob, and
He
you're
did
fucking
Ribeye Charlie's too.
yeah. It's
And like Ribeye Charlie's is stupid, but like it's one of those that one just causes like uh
Nick.
um that
How
one just
how
causes
how proficient
anxiety.
would you say you'd have programming skills? Could you ever try making an indie game? Would you ever try making an
Oh
indie
fuck
horror
no.
game?
Fuck no. I've tried. It's not a thing I have the patience for. My type of programming is very different, dear. My type of programming is very, very different. I don't do things like that. Um
Actually, guys, I got an open question to both of you.
okay.
Do you think survival horror games have an advantage over horror movies, whereas you are a participant in the story itself? Or do you think horror survival horror games will never replace horror movies? What's your
Uh
thoughts?
I don't think it'll ever replace horror movies, but yeah,
It definitely has an advantage. Whereas
Yeah.
It does. The thing about horror games is it puts you in the seat.
Yeah.
You're directly the one experiencing it. Which horror movies, if you have a really good cameraman, can pull off that kind of a thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it's a genre of its own.
Like
Yeah.
found footage is probably the closest kind of
Well,
thing
and there now there are some scenes in horror movies that use that particular breed of perspective. The Shining is a great example of that. The hallway scene with The Shining, how you're directly following Danny for that good portion of that,
and he just
and
sees
then
the
he
twins
rounds a
in the
corner.
corridor. Yeah.
That perspective that's used is a specific filming perspective. Dave died.
Hey.
You're super frozen on my end.
Oh no.
Oh, he's coming through grand on me.
Hello.
Yeah, you've been like super frozen on my end, and I was kind of concerned that we'd lost you.
Can
Can you hear me?
Nick? Can you still hear Dave at least?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah, just a
what's
bit
your
of-
what's your take? What's your take on the question I posed to you? Do you think survival horror games have an advantage over horror movies?
Yeah, because with horror movies, I don't think it'll replace them, but it is definitely that it takes away the separation of the movie camera, because you know there's a movie camera in there like filming the
Yeah.
stuff, but when you're playing a horror game, your character is there, so
Sure.
it definitely has the advantage with the scares because it gets you every time almost.
I remember I had to put down when I was playing Alien Isolation. I stopped playing it for like 2 weeks, a week and a half, because I
Yeah.
was like, okay, this shit. I was getting anxiety just fucking. I was getting anxiety just going into the fucking the menu. The menu
Yeah.
was giving me anxiety. So it does have that advantage, but which do you think is more fun, being a participant or just being an observer?
Um,
Or do they both have equal merits?
I think they have equal merits. Yeah.
That's my thought.
Yeah.
Okay, right. If you could team up or hang out with one horror character, who would it be?
Freddie.
I I actually think I think I posed this one to you before, Nick. Sorry, dude.
It's not
Dave,
even not even a question for me.
Dave, if you could hang out with one horror character with the stipulation they would not kill you. It can be a hero. It can be like a final girl or Ash Williams or
Probably Peter from Dawn of the Dead. Yeah.
cool. I definitely am going to go with Ash Williams.
Sorry,
Yes.
I was given food.
Nice.
I'm hungry now. Oh, I have fucking crisps in the fucking press. Be right back. I just realized that crisps. Oh. Dave, what's the next movie, be it horror or any type, coming out you're looking forward to?
Definitely. I still got to see the Suspiria remake and Overlord. The next one I'm looking forward to is probably Aquaman.
I want Suspiria so bad. I want it to be so good.
Mm.
I need it to be good.
It's not out over here yet. Is it? Is it out in the States already?
Select theaters. It's only like I live in Massachusetts. It's playing in Boston, but I don't really get out there much.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
Where? What the hell? I don't even know that there's a showing here in Portland. I'm not sure.
Sorry. It's 2 o'clock in the
Holy
morning.
shit! It is here!
Nice.
Actually, wait a minute. How fucking far away is that from me?
Dave?
Fuck that.
What's up?
Yeah, it's too far away.
I ain't going all the way into fucking downtown Portland. What crack are you smoking?
The Portland kind.
Holy dear Jesus. So all 3 of the fucking theaters in Portland that are showing it are all in downtown.
Nick,
I could go to the Hollywood theater if I wanted to torture myself
Nick
and drive an hour out of my fucking way.
Is downtown Portland like, is it a distance issue, or is downtown Portland a fucking shithole that you don't want to go near?
It's a parking issue.
Oh, okay.
Same with Boston, yeah. Especially if there's like a sports game going on or something.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
If there's anything going on at the Moda Center or at the Rose Quarter, like there's no way in fuck you could get me to go downtown.
Yeah.
Dave, do you think the DCU now is basically dependent on the fucking how well Aquaman does?
Well, I mean, I think it keeps moving from movie to movie with that. James Wan directed it, so hopefully he put his style on it. You know,
Wonder
enough
Woman was
to make it
fucking
good.
amazing.
Yeah. I think yeah, with each movie they always say, is this gonna be the one that, like, you know, makes a breakthrough, and then the one after that one is always, you know, like Justice League.
I think Wonder Woman was the thing that stopped the universe getting totally shit canned.
Yeah.
And then they did Justice League.
Justice League, there was good elements. You could tell that Snyder got replaced through the production.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they really need to up their game. As I said before, for me,
Their Flash was terrible. I said it.
And the thing is, I'm actually going to agree with you on that. I like Isaiah Miller, but I think they're like, so did someone see the Big Bang Theory and see that Sheldon was wearing a Flash t-shirt and go, this is going to be our fucking Barry Allen or whatever? And it's like, no, they turned him. Dave, you agree with me, man? They turned Flash in Justice League into fucking Sheldon.
Yeah. I enjoyed it for a good, like, popcorn movie to turn off your brain to, but I had to turn off my brain a lot. But
oh yeah.
I suppose part of it is because I have been watching the TV series, so I really like Grant, and I'm really partial to him.
Grant Gustin is very fucking cool as the Flash.
Yeah.
Whereas Ezra Miller was kind of shit.
That's where they really lost the balls, when they just established this TV universe, and then they separated it from the movies. Like, you know how much like they could be amazing if they, like, just incorporated, like, the TV universe in with the movies.
If they'd gotten Grant to be their Flash, it would have been fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
I wonder, could they do a Flashpoint thing of go, oh, these characters are dead now, but these ones are here, and they bring in the fucking they bring in the TV show characters.
They can.
My only argument would be is I love Stephen Amell as a human being.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the biggest fan of his Arrow, though.
I started out being a fan of him.
I
Like,
feel
I
they
love
wanted
Stephen
to do
Bell.
Batman, Nick. They wanted to do Batman, but Gotham was on the fucking pipeline.
Gotham is
So-
terrible. I said it.
Gotham's a fucking joke.
Gotham's a shit show, and I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. Like, okay, guys, you've already established some fantastic shit between Arrow and Flash, and
Yeah. Let's do it over again, you know? They didn't
oh,
have to. It's unnecessary.
fuck.
I like Legends. I actually like Legends of Tomorrow.
That's what I was trying to remember was Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
I feel like such an asshole for not remembering that one. But then Gotham?
Gotham is like they attempted to do. They started out doing a kind of Batman Begins universe, and they tried to mutate it into a
Yeah.
Tim Burton fucking universe, and it got fucking stuck halfway through, so they don't know what the fuck they want it to be.
Like,
Yeah,
what the fuck
yeah.
is this shit? Okay, so really quick, I just have to have this moment because it I want to know in Gotham what they were thinking with Alfred.
Hold on a minute now. I'm sorry.
I'm not
gonna-
arguing with the actor. I'm arguing with the entirety of Alfred's fucking personality in that show.
There is certain incarnations where Alfred is like that in the comics.
That big of a prick to baby Bruce? Bullshit.
Yes. Dave, you can back me up here. I know you're a comic aficionado.
Okay, but there's a difference between Alfred being a prick to adult Bruce.
No,
Is it like Frank Miller probably wrote it.
Alfred Pennyworth was originally an SAS commando. He is not someone who he does not wear kit gloves with stuff like that. And
well, yes, and I understand, but like verbally abusing a boy who just lost his fucking parents was not part of who Alfred was.
Well, no, hold on a minute.
He never verbally abused Bruce.
In fairness, he's done other stuff though to people who have fucking fucked with Bruce. I mean, the bit where he finds out that Bruce was being bullied, and he tells fucking Bruce, yeah, knock the fucking teeth out of that fucking child.
Yeah, no.
That's what.
But the thing is, the thing that bothered me with Gotham was him literally verbally abusing Bruce. And that was where I drew the line. Because, like, there is a difference between when Alfred would come down hard on him and go, the fuck, Bruce.
Yeah.
And actually, like, verbally abusing him and calling him names. That's where I drew lines.
This iteration is a fucking old school SAS commando. There's no. This is assault to the earth, Alfred. This isn't some dude who fucking. He's not the Queen Vic fucking butler. This is a dude who has seen combat. He's probably been to Afghanistan.
But again, that is not a reason for verbal abuse. What I am saying is not him berating Bruce very, very harshly. What I am talking about is outwardly insulting a child. Something that literally, by law, could get said child taken by CPS. That kind of shit being on television does not fucking belong there. And that is not who Alfred has ever been in any of the comics. He has never been abusive to Bruce. Thank you. He's been an asshole. Yes. but he's never been abusive. There's a difference between being a harsh asshole and abusing somebody. Also, never before have I ever wanted to punch Gordon in the teeth as hard as I do every episode of Gotham.
Oh, fucking shit show of a human being.
I'm just saying.
Barbara Gordon.
Also, with Penguin, did they have to get someone with such a punchable face?
That worked. And I also like the fact that Paul Rubens turned up as Penguin's dad.
Yeah.
Because he was his dad in the Batman Returns.
Yeah.
What's your view on the Marvel Netflix series, guys? Actually.
Oh, now we're turning to the Marvel series. Oh, buddy.
So far, I've only seen Daredevil season 1.
You watched Punisher yet?
I started to. I got like halfway into the first episode.
Awesome. I love John Byrne. Nick, Nick, I fucking adore Punisher, and I think Bernthal's performance is the best fucking Punisher there is.
I'm not arguing that.
Okay.
I was legitimately, so when they first showed inklings of him being in the Daredevil series, I was just like, I don't fucking know, man. It's going to be really hard for me to look at him and not see Shane.
From the walking, I was like that as well, but the
second I saw him in character, I was just like, I'm here. I am here for this. Give me more of this, because that is my Frank Castle right there.
I'm not going to give any details because Dave hasn't seen the series, but the minute he went into the pawn shop, the bit where he was leaving the pawn shop, that solidified it for me.
I was like, all right. Give me more of this, Frank. I'm here.
Yeah. Watch. One?
I think I got part of the way into season 2 of Daredevil when they're on the rooftop like beating the crap out of each other, right? I got that far in season 2.
Dave, you've obviously seen the scene in the pawn shop where he asked for the CB radio, and your man, as he's walking out, offers him child porn, and he takes the metal baseball bat, and I'm like, yeah, that's Frank Castle.
So you should watch Jessica Jones. Partly because one, the Jessica Jones series is amazing, and
two, David Tennant.
Who I never thought could actually make me feel that dirty.
I gotta get them all on Blu-ray.
Him as Kilgrave legitimately made me feel dirty. Like as I suppose as a sexual assault survivor, I've got a slightly different take on Kilgrave because of it.
Did you feel sorry for him as a child?
No.
No. Like when his books were experimenting on him and stuff.
Not an excuse. I feel for Jessica though. Because I know what those kinds of PTSD flashbacks can be like. And they are vicious and they are brutal.
Yeah, Jessica Jones was good. I'm glad they didn't cancel that. Luke Cage and Iron Fist have both been shit cans. I liked Luke Cage. Iron Fist, I just
We don't talk about Iron Fist. What Iron Fist?
Hear me out 1 second. Colleen Wing should have been Iron Fist. His sidekick was way more interesting and engaging than Iron Fist himself.
I think part of the problem I had with Iron Fist was I couldn't look at him not see Loris Tyrell.
It's too pretty.
Like,
Oh,
I couldn't look at him and not see Loris, so it destroyed it for me. This took me straight the fuck out of it.
okay. Then you may have trouble with Overlord because Euron Greyjoy is the main bad guy in Overlord.
Oh, that'll be fine. That won't get to me very much.
Dave, are you a Game of Thrones fan?
I'm gonna wait till the series ends and just binge it all.
Oh,
I've only seen the first episode of the first season.
so you're gonna binge? You're gonna binge through the series?
Yep.
Of what?
Game of Thrones.
Oh. Ha ha.
I did
What's
that
up?
with Breaking Bad. I just like to get it I like to buy it all and just kind of just keep popping it in.
Any special edition box sets or DVDs you're looking forward to, or any in your collection that you really like, Dave? Do you get any ones?
Well, for the TV shows, I got no special edition for. Well, I got what do I got? Oh, I like to get the Buffy one. I'm not behind. I've got season 1 and 3 right now.
Is
I'd like
there
to get the
any
whole
kind of
set, yeah.
special figurine or booklet or anything with it? Or
I don't think so. Well, it's only on DVD so far. That'd be cool if they put out a Blu-ray of it. But it's just like the whole season.
is Buffy
Yeah.
not on Blu-ray yet?
No, not yet. No,
It's weird.
that'd be cool. I got Tales from the Dark Side. I got that whole series in one box.
Nice.
That's cool. I guess that's special edition. Then I
What's
got
your
all,
favorite episode from that series?
my favorite episode is Halloween Candy.
Oh, yeah, where the goblin is picking on the old man.
Yeah.
I wonder, did the guy who directed Trick or Treat kind of take that for with Sam terrorizing
Sam, yeah.
character? Goblin Candy. My favorite one is Ben Stiller's dad is a shock jock.
Yeah.
He's slowly being turned into a demon.
Yep.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Trying to think. Favorite box sets I have. I have the Phantasm box set. There's an awesome fucking fifth disc that goes through all the making of the movies, and I think it was not Arrow edition. No, this was before Arrow. Anchor Bay. I got the Anchor Bay.
Yeah. I got a bunch of movie special editions. I'm looking forward to the Critters box set that's coming out.
Is there any? Is it just a regular box set, or do you get a Christ? Do you get a Christ figurine or Teddy or anything with it?
You don't get a figurine. I think it's just loaded with probably pictures and stuff, and you get all 4 movies. That'd be cool if they give you a Critter.
Are you kind of like me, where you'd like to get something with a statuette, or would you just, it's so long as you get something with a nice decent amount of features, you'd be happy?
I'd like both.
Trying to think if I have any kind of interesting box sets. I have Event Horizon, an Event Horizon box set. That's the ship. It's the
cool.
ship, and you open it out, and there's different layers to it. And see if I hold on there 1 second, Dave. Let's see if I can find any interesting box sets.
Okay, I'll see you.
Nick, have you any favorite special edition box sets that you want to show off, or is there anything that you're really proud of?
I would have to go digging into my boxes for them.
No bother.
Like all of my pretty box sets are currently buried.
See if I can find any more. There is one I wanted to show you. I think I've shown it to you already. Oh. Okay, so Dave, this is the one I was telling you about.
Nice.
I don't know if you can see it. And fuck, the light isn't great. Basically, there's like all the corpses at the top there, ship's name, and it's kind of cool like that. You're a big movie aficionado, so you probably have this one, have you?
No, I don't. I gotta get that.
Show you some of the stuff on it. Come out! Yeah, there's different kind of files and stuff. Oh, come out. There's really grand kind of picture.
Nice.
The light's picking that up. And there's also a holographic tin of Deckard there.
Oh, cool.
What's that box set you got, sir?
Nightmare on Elm Street DVD.
Ooh.
I want it
I know I want.
so hard.
It took me years to get it. It's got everything up until New Nightmare. Then it's got like a bonus disc with bonus features, and it's got 3D glasses and stuff.
I like how the DVDs line up to make Freddy.
Yeah.
Thank you much, Mama.
This is an awesome fucking box set.
I love that movie.
2 versions of Battle Royale. You get a comic, you get postcards. Fucking amazing movie. Arrow done a fucking amazing job with this. But go in. I'll show you my last favorite one, and it's kind of silly, but like a Phantasm, and it's a holograph. Got the tall man on it. I would like to get the Arrow version, which has the sphere. You can get the new Arrow version has a sphere, the fucking sphere with it, with the prong sticking out. And I think Phantasm Oblivion comes with it.
Nice.
What's that one you got?
This is the U.S. house with it only has the first 2 in it.
Nice.
House 1 and House 2.
Which
And then it's got
one has Ratzenberg as the fucking, is he an exterminator or a plumber or something?
the first one. Yeah, he's an electrician.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's an
And he's like,
electrician. Yeah.
oh, looks like you got an interdimensional portal here. And he went
Yeah.
forward, and you're like, okay.
Yeah.
So part of the problem I have is in my box of box sets is my Reanimator ones.
Ooh. Have you got like a special edition kind of one, or is
I got
there?
those over there too.
So fun fact, there are 5 special editions
Oh.
for Reanimator.
Yeah.
I own all 5 of them.
I
have
have
a
4 versus
problem.
Alien 3, so don't.
Like I have a problem.
No, you don't.
I got the
There you go.
arrow one. The funny thing about these is there's a lot of misspellings. Like if you read the synopsis on the back. One of the most wildly popular horror movies of all time to record. I'm trying to find the. There's the Blu-ray when a medical
I
student.
have that one.
Is
Is
You
there
find-
seriously misspellings on it?
Yeah. Finds one of the last initially it some becomes clear instead of soon becomes clear. It some becomes clear that West entertains some seriously outlandish theories,
Oh shit.
specifically the possibility of reanimating the dead. It's not long before Dan finds himself under West's influence and embroiled in a series of ghoulish experiments which threaten to go wildly out of control.
Why are they saying Fahrenheit 451 is a horror movie? Just no. On so
Yeah,
many
come with the
levels.
comic.
Dave, what comes with that? Is there
There's
a making book?
comes with there's like
That particular one is glorious.
some postcards. Like
One of my friends was trying to convince me to put them up on my wall, and I was like, no. If they were getting framed, but I prefer to keep my box sets as a set.
Okay,
then there's
Terminator Salvation is not a good movie, but I did buy it for one reason.
nice.
And here's the stupid thing, guys, right? With the Alien box set and the Predator box set, the CD slotted in here.
Yeah.
But no, it's just a stupid fucking CD slot in here. They do nothing. They do nothing with the endo skull. But it was pretty cool.
They should be ashamed of themselves.
I went on to chat roulette, not like showing my face or anything. Typing in, "Are you Sarah Connor?" and people would be like, "What?" And all of a sudden, I'll put this up on the fucking screen. Ooh, how many versions of Dawn of the Dead have you in that one, Dave? I had a chance to pick it up before, and there's like
think,
3 or 4 versions.
There is one. There's the European version with no humor.
Mhm.
But Dario Argento was one of the producers. He actually cut out all the humor for Europe. Extended version. There's then the U.S. theatrical cut. So there's 3 different versions.
Yeah, I had a chance to pick that up in the same place where I got Phantasm, and the fucking box set was sold the day I come back. So
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
it's pretty expensive online, I think now. Then it comes with a comic book, I think. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I actually have the graphic novel, the full size graphic novel of that.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I think this one stops when they get to the rooftop. and they look out over the parking lot and stuff.
What else? Yeah, no, I like collecting physical media. A lot of people are like, "Oh, you're fucking easy to watch it all." I'm like, no, there's something cool about actually owning something you love.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about this.
What?
So I decided to go poking around on HBO Go because I frequently do so when looking for, anything potentially interesting to watch. One of the things that happens to pop up in the series is something called Miss Sherlock.
Is it Sherlock Holmes except gender reversed or gender?
And it's out of Japan.
Is it set in the Victorian era?
No, it's modern. And it's set in Japan.
Okay.
I'm just like, I mean, go ahead, HBO, but I have questions.
Dave, how far does that box set include the Rob Zombie Hellbelly kind of one
both
as
of
well?
them. Yeah, it goes up to his part too. Yeah.
Oh God.
I showed my girlfriend Halloween Resurrection, and she thinks it's the best comedy ever made, thanks to is it Buster Rhymes? Trick or treat, motherfucker!
Yeah. Yeah, I call these my drink coasters.
So I'm gonna be honest, like some of the horror stuff that Netflix has done has been good. But then you have things like Open House, which was terrible. Before I Wake, which is horrifying and not in a good way.
Oh, that was supposed to come out for years. Yeah, that was on the back burner for years.
The Babysitter, which left me sitting there going, why? Gerald's Game, which the book was like, I mean, all right, Stephen King, but why? Whereas the Netflix film, you're just like, just don't, though. Like, just don't. Cargo was more heartbreaking than horror.
That's actually, Nick, dude, you can watch the whole of that movie on YouTube, the original version.
Cargo?
Yeah. And
I don't know. Like Martin Freeman pokes a tender bit for me.
yeah.
So like I couldn't watch Cargo. Cause like after the first like 20 minutes, I was a sobbing mess. I was just like, I can't do this. None of this is gonna end well.
Is it a bad movie though? Do you think it's a bad movie?
No, it's just it just hurts.
That's the point.
Like there was nothing horror about it for me. It was just my heart hurts and I would prefer to not, please. In terms of other like shitty horror movies that they have on Netflix, because that's just like that defines a majority of them. One of them for me was The Boy.
Oh, with Maggie from The Walking Dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought it was funny. I thought it was silly, but I didn't take it sincerely serious as a horror. What did you think of that one, Dave?
I still gotta see it.
Okay.
Don't bother.
Or if you're bored one Sunday, stick it on. But I'm annoyed that they didn't pick up fucking Ash versus Evil Dead. I'd love if they picked up season 4 of Ash versus Evil Dead. But the ending was kind of if you're up to date, you could say yeah, that's fairly okay. I'm gonna shut up.
I'm not.
It's not up to date either.
I'm 2 episodes off.
Oh. Dave, what is that box that you have in your hand?
Aussie horror 3-pack. It's
What's in
got
it?
Patrick, the original Patrick. It's got Thirst. It's got a Strange Behavior, or it's called Dead Kids sometimes.
So, Ozploitation horror.
Yeah.
Oh, a couple of documentaries recommendations for you. Not Quite Hollywood.
Yep.
Have you seen that one?
Mhm.
Have you seen Jodorowsky's Dune? The making of Jodorowsky's
No.
Dune.
I need to.
It's fucking amazing. When he was making Dune, he wanted Dali. He wanted Salvador Dali to play the king of the universe. So they had to get a cook, not for Dali, but for Dali's anteater.
I love Jodorowsky, man.
So I have to ask, have either of you seen fuck my life. Why did my brain just forget the name of it? Creep.
No, I still
Which
gotta-
one? There's one set in a London Underground.
And there's
Is
2
that
new
it?
ones, yeah. Creep 1 and 2 that just came out a little while ago.
I haven't seen the newer ones. I saw the one set in the London Underground.
So Creep was weird.
This is the newer film, right, Nick? Okay. What's the basic premise? I haven't seen it.
Um uh freelance cameraman signs up to do a weird film for a gentleman. That's about the best I can give you without giving away any plot.
So snuff. There's kind of he's hired to do a snuff film.
Mm. I'm literally trying to come up with a way to explain Creep without plot ruining.
Is it unnerving as say the likes of Audition?
It's weird.
Hey, Dave,
Yep.
check this out. I'm a Jedi.
That's awesome.
So, like, is it, Nick? Is it gory, visceral, or psychologically unnerving?
Both?
Okay. So, would you recommend it, or would you say avoid it? Both.
Oh, I actually, you ever seen Jodorowsky's Santa Sangre?
Is that the one with the cowboy Jesus?
That's no, that's El Topo. This one he's got like his mother gets her arms chopped off. He's in the circus.
No, I haven't seen that one.
There's we worked with one of the actresses from that movie, and it's like her name is her name Sabrina Dennison. She's a deaf actress, and she plays like one of the mime clowns from the movie
Oh,
when because there's her when she's a kid, and then there's her when she's an adult, and she played her while she was an adult, and the only two movies she did was our movie Insomniac and Santa Sangre, so that's pretty cool.
you've the prestigious honor of having someone who starred in the Jodorowsky production. Nice one.
Yep. She's so sweet, dude. She's so awesome.
I I think Jodorowsky is quite a character, and I'd love to see him release a book or some kind of concept sketches because some of the stuff he was coming out with. Now, have you watched that documentary yet?
No, I still gotta see it.
No, watch it. It's amazing. Him going on like how he wanted to fucking trying to convince he got Dali, and he also wanted Orson Welles to play a character. So he was going to say, oh, I'll buy this franchise of restaurants, and he was just fucking crazy, and it was what was it again? Dali wanted like $1,000 a minute that he was on screen. He was like, I'll tell you what, I'll put you on screen for 5 minutes and give you $10,000, and you can say you're the most expensive actor to be paid for only 5 minutes work. And he was like, right, what are we going to do with the rest of the money? We're going to build a robot that looks like fucking Salvador Dali to fucking take over. Another good documentary would be the documentary on the making of the island of Dr. Monroe.
Oh yeah, Lost Souls, is it?
Yeah, Lost Souls. That's amazing. The director, I love him. He done Hardware as well.
Oh yeah, Richard Stanley.
Richard Stanley. He's talking about. Oh yeah. So I was worried about the interview, so I got my friend Chip, who's a warlock, to do an incantation to make sure the interview went right. And we're like, and he just says it so matter of factly. And then they're talking to the cast about Val Kilmer, and they were saying the director who ended up taking over from Richard Stanley said, I wouldn't put fucking Val Kilmer in a movie about Val Kilmer if you fucking paid me to.
Was it John Frankenheimer who took over that one? Or?
That was it. Him and Marlon Brando just were constant loggerheads. And Marlon Brando ended up becoming fascinated with the little kind of the midget actor who was constantly on. So the reason that actor is like dressed like Marlon Brando in different scenes had nothing to do with the movie, had nothing to do with production. It's Brando himself had a tailor make clothes for this guy because he was so enamored with him. Check it out. I'm trying to think, is there anyone? And the last one is Electric Boogaloo, which is the history of Canon films.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, I am thinking of hitting the hay. Are you cool with that? Okay. It's like it's 2 here. Dave, it was awesome having you on.
Thank you.
Next one on next live stream I have, you're definitely coming. Nick, as always, dude, it's awesome having you. Thanks a million. Guys,
Yeah, no problem.
bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.